Nowadays, you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Nowadays, you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Bitch made a deal with the Commonwealth. It didn't even really care about her fucking health. How you snitched on a fucking plug, man? And all I did was show love, use a dub, man. Expensive cars, expensive jewelry, man, I had you lit. While you was on back page trying to get a trick. Before I came down this bitch, you was fucking crying. Talking about you lost your job and about to... Yeah, it's your boy Maserati, man, aka 50 States. Bow! Yeah. Nowadays, you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Nowadays, you gotta watch out who you be around. Your best friend will set you up, man, these niggas clowns. Bitch made a deal with the Commonwealth. It didn't even really care about her fucking health. How you snitched on a fucking plug, man? And all I did was show love.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
What up, world? This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
Keep the tools in the box. The haters wanna stop it. Mom's long like cocaine. I'm a fly human being. Money is the reason. No, it ain't about those games. Keep the tools in the box. The haters wanna stop it. Mom's long like cocaine. Pure white, Peruvian.
Yo, that's the homie T-Fly, man.
Ride the wind, long nights, getting it in. Is this the life of a hooligan? Ninjas on the street, they trying to avoid the chalk. Talk it out, maybe after let the haters spark. Gunshots, bury victims in the dirt quick. Circle of death, calling it the work shift. Mind blown, mind gone. Just took a life he don't care about his own. But this is what the youth talk, turned up. Mommy offered those pills, plus she coked up.
Yeah, I screwed up the intro, but it's still live, man. We got Davin Don in the building, man. Cold Way, man. Y'all know what it is. Perfect song for what we about to talk about. The breakdown with your boy, Big Nutta, Lil Larry.
I'm coming straight from the bottom, yeah, I had to hustle, yeah, I had no option. Full loaded 40 on me, no certain moves, if you move, I'ma pop it. Bitch, I'm a low, so I was cracking, the nigga, it ain't no was poppin'. I had to trap, they didn't wanna give me no jobs, I had no option. Yeah, bitch, I'm from the grove, door up your foes, yeah, I'm in this bitch with my bros, bitches are cold, I get them in, get them out by the low, yeah, by the low, yeah, solid bitch, I never fold, I never fold, bitch, I'm hot as a torch, try to touch me, you get scorched, car faster than a Porsche, all I know, no watch me scorch, Master Yoda got the force, there's all authentic, there's no force, they don't wanna see me young, that's why I did this on my own, or a nigga shit, no handouts, so no loans, so don't call my phone, I get my whole city hope, they telling me that I'm the GOAT. You can go and take a vote. Really come from cooking coke. Play with guns and not my nose. Bitch, you know I'm really young. I would gang until I go. Roll cold until I go. Bitch, you know just how it go. And you know I'm reppin' foes. Yeah, I'm coming straight from the bottom. Yeah, I had to hustle. Yeah, I had no option. Full loaded 40 on me. No certain moves. If you move, I'ma pop it. Bitch, I'm a low. So I was cracking, the nigga. It ain't no was poppin'. I had to trap. They didn't wanna give me no jobs. I had no option. Yeah, bitch, I'm from the grove, door up your foes, yeah, I'm in this bitch with my bros, bitches are cold, I get them in, get them out by the low, yeah, by the low, yeah, solid bitch, I never fold, I never fold, I'm coming straight from the bottom, yeah, I had to hustle, yeah, I had no option, full loaded 40 on me, no Know something moves if you move, I'ma pop it. Bitch, I'm a low, so I was cracking the nigga, it ain't no was poppin'. I had to trap, they didn't wanna give me no jobs, I had no option. Young bitch, I'm from the grove.
Can't get right.
Door up your
817 in the
I'm in
building,
this
man.
bitch with my
Salute to
bros.
my
Bitches to go. I get them in, get them out by the low. Yeah, by the low. Yeah, solid bitch, I never fold.
It's dedicated to all the rips out there. All the ones in the South, down South, don't know how it is. Can't get right in the building. Yeah.
Well, he signed to tell out.
Yeah, that's why I play. Yeah, come on, they gon' bang that shit. Come on. You ain't gonna stop them niggas from changing them, bro. Alright, can't get right. Austin, huh? Salute.
Nah, they
More
more
work.
work.
Salute, bro. Salute. Man, they deep as fuck out there, huh? Look. You ain't gonna stop those boys. You ain't gonna stop them boys from crippin'. No disrespect to them, but I'm 5'5". My niggas a Darmu. Yeah. He said, what is it? 5500 Truman Street, Blood, Stop 6. Oh, okay. Texas and
Oh, he stopped
Stop
six
6.
nigga. Okay.
That's Darmu said, right?
Shout out, shout out, stop six. That's a neighborhood in Fort Worth,
Neighborhood Fofo
like
click.
like one of the projects.
Bro,
Hold on.
remix that tripping on you. He a
Huh?
gangster for that, for real, for real. Creative.
So what you say? Nah, what you say? Nutta? You said what now?
I said stop six like old neighborhood out there in Fort Worth.
Oh, okay,
It's a blood set though. It's a blood neighborhood.
okay,
Particular.
okay. Salute to the Darmus, man. It's Darmu Keyway. I know what it is.
I think it's some Crips from South Six too. If I ain't tripping.
I know
Oh,
this Texas hot as a bitch. Texas is flaming hot.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Texas
Shit.
is hot, bro. I remember when I touched down to Texas. What that nigga cartoon said? He said the heat hugged me, my nigga. He said the humidity hugged me, bro. I said, yeah, that's a fact, man.
My niggas a project niggas. Salute to my project niggas, man. All my project jets out here today. everywhere.
Facts.
You know,
Tell it.
from the Jordan Downs to the Imperial Courts, to the Nickersons. You know what I'm saying?
Sticks and Gardens, man.
Yep,
The
yep, yep.
Pueblos,
Pueblos,
Haciendas.
Hacienda Heights,
Yes, sir.
the jungles. I got a little story I'll tell. My auntie told me. She said when I was a kid, when I was a baby, you know how the old folks, the grown folks used to go out. They go out party, right?
Okay, yeah.
She was babysitting. She lived in the jungles at the time. So she was like, "Oh yeah, I had you all in the jungles back then." I was like, "Oh okay, I didn't even know that." A little bit of history, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the jungle. Shout out to the West Side. You know what it is. We got little Larry man on the real, and then we gonna get into the show.
This video in the jungles, man. Free my nigga baby fast, man.
Free my
Monique
nigga
Hill.
Baby Facts. Yeah.
Facts.
Another monthly
What's
exclusive.
up?
Hey,
My
hey.
girl, Monique Hill in the building.
Little motherfucking Larry, nigga.
Salute, sis. A hug to the dub, man. Cause I'm originally a Compton nigga,
Alright, look,
but I lived in Watts, huh?
I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Shit, I ain't no killer, you just pussy.
The jungle got, yep, have some big ass
straight
apartments,
danger.
huh?
Looked in the mirror when I do, I see straight anger. Shit, I hate myself. Feel like a straight hater, hate these scores I was dealt. But I'm gonna be greater. Seems like I bounce back every time, but I keep falling, keep crawling. In the meantime, niggas keep
Damn,
talking, can't
3
control
niggas just got
it. Do
shot?
I got it on me?
Oh,
You better
shit.
know it. Epic moments. I'm finna make it, bro. I'm hella focused. Gotta stop playing with this gift that God's given me.
Hey, man. Hey, prayers to those folks that got shot. You know what I'm saying? Hope they still around. Damn, shit get wicked, man.
I can change the world, God thanks for these abilities. Look how I move, see God bless me with agility. It's about patience, then it's about consistency. Niggas hating, I bet you feel the hostility. I know somebody in this motherfucker feeling me. Keep it real.
My shit right here, bro. It's actually the intro to the show.
With you. They can't see him brothers do good, so keep it still with you.
You getting this, homie?
All is well, my niggas well is all with the Middletown nigga.
So
I am not breaking, stay dangerous. Wanna be loved, nigga, not famous. I hate it, tryna stop smoking, but it's my favorite. Niggas unloyal when these women, they be
they be
money
money
hungry.
hungry.
Stab you in your back over drugs, you a fucking junkie. It's funny,
It's my favorite part right here.
money. They love me, cause I'm the realest from
Monday to
Monday to
Sunday.
They
Sunday.
stink cause they smoke with you, man, you own 'em.
Nah.
Nigga, this weed don't mean
Weed
shit,
don't mean
and I'ma
shit.
show 'em it's about intentions. See, I ain't never been big on forgiveness. I would speak on whoop-de-whoop, but I'm minding my
I'm
business.
minding my
Not
business.
for clout and don't fake for attention.
Come on, Nutta.
Write music
They talking
I
about,
talk
man.
to myself and it eventually keep it real. Keep it real. Hey, keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real with you. They hate seeing brothers do good, so keep it still with you. Hey, keep it real and we'll be reciprocated. If you can't keep it real, then we are not affiliated. Keep it real with me. Appreciate what you have, can't be mad. Don't worry about the shit you never had. I'm gonna make it for all the times my back's been stabbed. For all the times they made fun of me, these niggas laughed. I was hurt, ironic, I needed that, now I'm glad. Cause without it, I probably would be here in this bag. God is so good, praise to the Almighty. Alrighty, they shot him on Thursday, he died Friday. You know that it only nigga I got.
Now check this out. You see that he threw up the beat. You know what I'm saying? And he gave it up to his Lord and Savior, right? That takes that man is a religious man in some way of a spiritual man, even though we wrapped up in this these culture, this culture that niggas
Tell them that's a fact.
know.
And to be specific, that man taught me what spirituality and appreciation is.
Yeah.
Facts.
So like when a nigga say, okay,
Real OG shit.
I'm a keyway or I'm a Damu. To what I'm not a Damu, but to the Damus, it's just as real for them as it real to be a keyway. You know what I'm saying? and from how
Still all
how
love.
you was taught, how you was raised, and how you was laced. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't laced right, then you may have to go back to your teachers and find out what's up, what's going
Facts.
on. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Phono.
Now you got niggas that's renegades. They just gonna do whatever. That's just here. Crip blood, SA. They gonna do whatever, and that's just the way of the times. The generation move, and niggas don't want to do what the old guard did. They want to do their own thing, you know. But that's what I was pointing. I saw every time I see that, I be like, that's just it. Like when niggas say, like, look, nigga, you go die hard being a Christian, right? A lot of people that's being Christian, but every Christian ain't the same, bro. You got Baptist, Methodist, you know, Pentecostal, Catholic. You know what
Facts.
I'm saying?
Facts.
If you really get technical with the Hebrew Israelite, that ain't nothing but a form of Christianity. You know what I'm saying? They going by the book or whatnot. You know, all that. But they broke off and did their own thing. But they derive from the root. And I think it's always good to go to the Mecca of things, to know the root of
Facts.
things.
It's
So
all,
that
all
keep you
about that higher
focused.
power.
Yeah, that keep you
Facts.
focused,
That's
man.
what it's about.
That's all I'm saying. You know, I just keep you focused, man.
Inshallah. On
You
phono.
know,
God is
that's
good.
yeah, bro. My blood brother, my little brother's a Damo. You think I'm gonna stop loving my nigga because of that? My sister is Damo. You think I'm gonna stop loving? But my whole family Keyways. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
but people gonna take that
I know that for
to
a fact.
heart. You know what I'm saying? It's in you, not on you.
I forgot no more loving. I think that shit a lot. It got me hot. Get into it with love was more than the ops. I gotta stop.
Yep.
Shit, tired of
Right.
posting up on this block. I'm too young to be stressing.
Listen
Fuck
to
the
them
gift or a
lyrics, man.
present. You gotta know your worth, nigga. My gift is my presence. Ain't you happy I'm
They
present?
got
Nah,
shot as
rather
well.
neglect.
Oh shit.
Without any love, I'm in the streets. It's new practice.
Okay.
I'm just
Shout out to Can't Get Right, man. Keeping us update on the hood out there, man. Salute to
I
you,
keep
my
it real,
brother.
I'm gon' keep it real with you. They hate seeing brothers do good, so keep it still with you.
All dogs go to heaven. Yeah.
Look, I keep it real, it will be
All
reciprocated.
dogs go to
Keep
heaven,
it real,
nigga.
we are not affiliated. Keep it real with me.
My nigga got the poncho, nigga. Ah, so good.
Hey, real OG shit, for real.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to start off the show, my nigga. Look at my nigga doing the step. Hey, when he did that, it took me back to when I saw DJ Quick do the blood walk for the first time and shit. I was like, yup, getting down with it. We gonna get to it, man. So y'all can hear me loud and clear. Hopefully.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
All right, we gonna get to it. We got OG Percy. He I guess he answering what the Hoovas has said. Real Tune interviewed some Hoovas from out the land, and they was speaking on the Hoovas in Texas or whatnot. Um, you know how people get information, they may get certain things misconstrued or whatnot, but Percy had his response, and it's shaking up the internet right now. And then they got some more information on those guys, those escapees. It's looking like it was an inside job. It had to be, right? So they got some information on a couple workers up in there hooking that shit up, man. They got his face and everything. We're gonna pull that up, and we're gonna play a little update from Diddy. I guess the dude called the Punisher. I guess he was a male stripper or whatever, putting the punishing on Cassie and Diddy. You know, we're gonna get into that.
No, he said the Punisher. Jesus Christ.
Gonna get to that. Let's-
Hey, that nigga had a Marvel character.
They need superheroes to stop this nigga Diddy, man. They need superpowers to stop this man.
That is
Nigga had
crazy.
Wesley Snipes in that bitch.
Hey, you seen how he was acting when he was the Joker? That was his real
Man,
self,
what?
demonic self coming out on that nigga.
Facts. That was really him. That was easy to do.
Yeah.
Right.
We got Paperboy News, OG Texas Hoover Crip, response to LA Hoovers calling it they crippin' trash. Mm. Now is he saying that that's what Percy said? He called they crippin' trash? Cause I don't
I don't think he said trash. I don't think he said that.
Paperboy, you put some extras on it, man. You put some more stank on it, man. Let's get
Yeah,
to
he
it.
put extras on it. Trash. He didn't say trash. He didn't say that.
Okay.
Who said trash?
Paperboy
I don't know. I'm
News here to
thinking
deliver
saying
y'all
that the
that
homie
daily
Percy said.
report. Now shout outs to Real
Nah,
Tune
he
Nah, the
said
TV.
homie,
He had
LA
the
OG
Percy
niggas
didn't
said
say
they
that. He
Peoples
didn't
and
say
crippin'
that.
OG from
trash.
Hoover out there
Oh,
in
the
Texas.
LA nigga said they trash. That probably did. Let's get to it though.
Now, I guess they got different fractions of Hoover out there, and according to Real Tune TV, the Hoover Crip gangsters is going at it with the Hoover Gangster Crips. Now, when Tune asked some LA Hoovers how do they feel about the Hoovers beefing it out there in Texas, they replied back by saying that's a bunch of nonsense.
In the Texas penal system, there's a war between HGC, that stands for Hoover Gangster Crip, and HCG, which stands for Hoover Crip Gang. What do y'all think of this feud between the
Yeah, that shit
Five
sound
Deuce
crazy.
Hoover set in Texas?
First of all,
Go
that's
to the
some
back
nonsense
coffin
right
off
there. I
that
ain't never
that
heard
kill.
no bullshit. That's some straight bullshit. Dead home.
Now, the LA Hoover said before we was even
Matter of fact, let's get to it.
Damn, what the fuck?
Let's start
What the
right
fuck
here.
that
So
nigga got
what
a
are some
juvie?
similarities and differences between y'all and homies from different states? Because
Fool
there's
got
a
a
narrative
bamboo
out
stick,
there
bro.
to
Smoking
some
on that
people
bamboo stick.
that y'all LA Hoovers don't respect out of town.
Here's how I got my team to use Monday Sales CRM and actually like it. Let me start by saying
Hoover.
I wouldn't necessarily say that's true at all. You feel me? Like, how you want to put it, man?
I want to say like this, like, we look at all our homies the same. It's just that when niggas different politics and they got different rules and certain niggas switch certain scripts, it don't fly. It kind of irritates us because it's like you trying to take our program, our script, and run with it and make your script. You can't make your own script out of our script. The script is the script, no matter what. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
cause
So
ain't nobody
when
bigger
out
than
of
the
town
program.
homies take the set.
What you say, Nutta?
Ain't nobody bigger than the program, dog.
Ain't nobody bigger
Yeah,
than the program.
that's a fact.
That right there. Y'all niggas, like, we know that, but it's a lot of people that think that they are bigger than the program. Or they just saying, fuck y'all program. We gonna
But
do
you
what we
know,
do.
but you know why though, fam?
Mm.
Them niggas ain't got no discipline.
And that's
Most
why
niggas don't
when
got
I heard
discipline.
that's why I heard when I heard Percy say, "Oh, we renegade Crips," da, 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 I'm like, "Y'all got rules and all this. We don't got no rules." I'm like, "Bro, you stepping that?
Yeah, he
Like you
started popping
standing
it.
behind that shit? Like that ain't a good thing,
Yeah,
bitch ass nigga. You
Yeah,
sound
Percy
it's
retarded."
started.
like
Hey,
that. It's like
per,
that though, fam.
Right.
Percy started popping it. Percy started really popping it. That nigga
Yeah,
said, y'all got our
but
crippin' from us.
I ain't gonna lie though. Nah, I ain't saying no. But I ain't gonna lie though. Far as him saying niggas gonna renegade and all that shit a fact though. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
cause
that is a fact. They is renegades. They for sure is.
but can you blame them though? It's been over
Nah.
40, maybe 50 years of this gang banging,
Nope,
and
fam, you can't. You can't. You
these
can't.
niggas gonna do what they want to do. Even
Facts. And
with the peace talks, you got people in every hood that want peace. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Every hood
Yeah.
they want peace, but it's a small percentage of them niggas that want peace, and an even smaller percentage of them niggas that's gonna actually do something to push it.
facts.
Because they
Facts.
got most of the homies that ain't with that. Most of the homies is taking the hood for what it is. I'm rolling this banner, and if even if it gives me the stamp to say, okay, look, I'm about to go in here and do this criminal shit or
That's a
whatever I'm
fact
doing,
can't get right.
in the name of whatever I'm doing it. you know, putting it down for this hood or whatever. And some niggas just addicted to the life. They love it's exciting. A
That's
lot of the
no,
younger
that's
people
90%. That's
excited.
yeah, yeah. That's majority, big homie. Hell yeah,
Yeah,
fam.
they excited. So I mean, it's a clash. You got the older cats that want peace, but they don't got the strength. And I've been saying this for the last couple years. I believe a lot of these niggas don't got power. They do, but they don't got power. They don't got the power to go to their hood and say, "Look, nigga, we need to have we the homie pushing for peace, so we all need to push for peace." Nah, 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 nah. Now, in other
Hey,
areas, it
fam.
may be different. In other areas, it may be different because it's probably a little bit more close knit. Uh,
Facts.
it's maybe not as many members as in the Mecca, but I mean, even out there, niggas is doing their own thing. We got you hearing about Ricos going on from Cali all the way to the East Coast, where
Yeah,
niggas is part of gangs and they out doing other shit that other members in their hood ain't doing. And
yeah.
even with the wearing the rag on this side, you got the Crips in other states wearing the rag on the right side. You got, you
Man,
know,
yeah, that
all this
shit
type of
is
shit.
that's goofy, bro. That's goofy,
Hey, but then mind you, this nigga who was just talking, he from Five Deuce. You feel me? And Five Deuce
Right,
who was
right.
just the only ones that are still Crips. You feel me? So
Hmm.
it's like, damn, y'all. I don't want to see it go down like this. You feel me? I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. Them niggas need to figure it out, please. You feel me? But like you said, fam, niggas should have low key been checked that years ago. Nigga, this hood been going
years
on
ago. It's
for
too late.
years, bro. Yeah,
Yep.
it's too late to change it. It's nah. It's just how it's too late to change Cali shit. It's too late to change they shit too. Them niggas done died, went to the pen, all
Yeah,
type.
they
So it's
not.
like,
Yeah,
you feel
Right.
me?
that's
So
a
they got to
fact.
figure it out too.
Y'all can hear me?
That's a fact, bro. Yeah, we can
Yes,
hear
sir.
you.
Yeah, that's exactly what you saying. Niggas done died, bled for this. Niggas done got stabbed. Niggas done right now got life for
Niggas that lost their
regiment.
kids to this shit, bro. Like
Hmm.
Come on, homie. So what you
niggas
saying?
done
You gonna
for
disrespect me
real,
and what?
bro.
Come on, now they like. So what you gonna disrespect? And we all Hoovers, bro. We just said that before the lives. We all Hoovers, bro. So you gonna disrespect us? Nah, Cali can't do that. We can't do that to them. You feel me? Because they just pushing what we made. They
Right.
Yeah,
might not be doing it how they like it, but they
yeah.
didn't put in
But
the
they
work.
go.
They didn't lost homies just how we
Yeah,
did.
There you go. Talk that shit. So
So fuck all that, man. Them niggas got to figure that shit out.
definitely.
And then they try to put their little twist on it. We don't like their little twist. You feel what I'm saying? You can't twist the set, dead homie. So you know we look at them like they like when they come out here, we hang and bang all the shit. A lot of them don't come this. It's like I
mm,
don't know if they intimidated or they feel like they don't fit in or something different. You feel what I'm saying? But it's all the same thing on Hoover. Like this is where it started at. Like Hoover Street is located in Los Angeles. The gang started in Los Angeles on Hoover Street. You feel what I'm saying? So you know, like for somebody to take what we got.
Yo, this is facts. What
hey, that
True
nigga,
Get Right said. What Can't Get
that
Right said.
he right though, bro. Cause you remember the blood niggas in Fort Worth, like the little niggas in Stop Six. They
Hmm.
they 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 got respect for their OGs, bro.
Right, right.
Know what I mean? But the Crip niggas in Fort Worth, I ain't hearing that shit from them old niggas, bro.
And you hear it from Percy. He was like, "Nigga, y'all got OGs. We don't got no OG. Nigga, fuck the OGs."
Exactly,
Yep.
cause they
Yep. Yeah, he said that. He said that too.
the discipline is
How?
gone,
No, but
man.
how? So who started pushing this shit? It was Percy generation?
Man,
Like who?
Yeah, yeah.
that's why he
Right.
says insane is renegade. Know what I mean? Them niggas ain't trying to hear that shit, bro.
Nah, hey, but none I'm glad you said that again because it's like, nah, you're not renegades, bro. You can't be a renegade attached to a whole nother hood. That's not a
Yeah,
renegade. You
That's a
pushing
fact.
my hood. You got us,
yeah,
nigga.
And that's
yeah.
what these dudes said. Well, y'all, if you don't want to follow the program, the protocol, uh, then you need to bang your own thing. I think they should, but they're not gonna stop
Yeah.
it. It's the name. It's the camaraderie behind being a Hoover. I don't give a fuck what niggas say. Like them, love them, or hate them. They not gonna they not gonna stop. They gonna do what they gonna do because they it's so embedded in them, and for them to say, okay, we're gonna drop this, or we're gonna still bang, but we're gonna change the name, and that ain't happening, homie. That's not happening.
Mills, what's up, dog? Salute, homie.
You know what we got going and try to flip the script, it just don't fly with us, dude.
How I look at it is, you feel me? If you from somewhere, you feel me, and I just feel like any real nigga from any gang, no matter where it started at or anything, I just feel like you should always want to tap into the mecca, like where it started at. And
Yeah,
if you
that's a
feel like,
fact.
you know, on any type of nervous shit, like we don't want you to come anyway. You feel me? Like we want a nigga that's thumped down, that you know
That nigga
really want
said,
to do the
"Well,
shit the
won't you?"
right way, and we not gonna neglect nothing because we like
You
who.
hear that? But
Hey,
that's
that
some
nigga
true
said.
shit, though. That's some true shit.
That's some real shit,
Man,
nigga. Oh
go
God in
fuck.
heaven, nigga.
Stay your bitch ass up. Stay over there. If you really want
Cause
to
you
come,
not following what you want to follow us, but you not following what we doing. So just leave it alone.
all right.
Hoova Street come first, you feel me? We all we got, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I love that you representing what I represent, me personally, you feel me? So I'm pretty
Real.
sure the homies
What's
feel the
up,
same
bro?
way, you know what I'm saying? Because you feel me? Like, it shouldn't be no discrepancies, it should be nothing, there's no separation or nothing. We actually be wanting to meet some of the homies, you feel me? Because we be going to different
That's what I'm
states as
talking
well, you
about.
feel me? On Hoova, so I be learning new sets as we go along. Like he told me some new sets today. I'm like, damn, I ain't even know. Like on Hoova, you feel me? I'll be like, is we deep out there? Like where I go on Hoova, you feel me? So it's all love. I be just like, you know, I be wondering why niggas tap in already, like off the back. You feel me? If you see us, you run across us, and it's, you know, you shouldn't be nervous. Just tap in with us on Hoova. We tap in back in on Hoova. You feel me? Ain't no none of that on Hoova. Like real niggas respect real niggas.
Yo, that was the dude in the back coughing up the
Stop
line.
texting each other and just
Coughing
talk.
off that
We're not
Jubilee,
texting each
nigga.
other. We're
Regardless, you feel me?
Some people
That nigga was on that kill right there, boy. Who y'all smoking on that kill, man? Let y'all know, man. This is brought to you by Fast Eddie 420. Make sure if y'all in the Inland Empire area and y'all want to get that good smoke, concentrates, edibles, mushrooms, shrooms, whatever, we got it all, man. Hit up your boy Fast Eddie 420. Follow him on IG. Tell him your boy Ill sent you. He gonna get you right, for real, for real.
Well, some people feel like, I don't want to cut you off, but some people feel like y'all need to tap in with them
Why would?
because they have so many years and experience and even like jail time behind their particular situations in their
Why they
particular
need to tap
states,
in with you?
and so they've developed their own politics to where they don't feel like they have to come and follow the guidelines of.
And that's where we go back to what we just said in the beginning. How do you come take our script from an LA gang and feel like you don't have to tap in? You banging an LA gang. What makes you feel like you don't gotta tap in?
Hey, what's up, bro?
So that's the question. So why y'all don't go start your own gang wherever y'all at and then do y'all thing? Then y'all don't gotta tap in. But if y'all banging our gang where this shit started at on Hoover, you gotta tap in. Or when we run across you, we gonna see how that go.
Yeah, it's like
I just want to let you know the OG did not pass away after this live. He did not pass away after that real
that
20.
nigga,
That nigga stupid.
that nigga out. That nigga floating, boy.
Kind of like to reiterate what the homies were saying.
Goddamn, put him on his hey.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different, I'm sorry, so, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Like, look closer. Look closer. A little closer. Hello.
All my New York
Okay.
bangers.
Like I was saying before, it's a lot of, that question, you know what I'm saying, comes up a lot about different homies in different sets, you know what I'm saying, from Hoover in different states. You know, like I explained to them, you know what I'm saying, if you from Hoover, you know what I'm saying, it's only one Hoover. You know what I'm saying, this shit is pretty much patented in blood and bullets. It's only one Hoover. You know what I'm saying, the groove line, infiltrate to the one way. We under one politic, one script.
Boom. This is an OG member. So, what's up, Percy? Why you don't tap in with this gentleman?
Cause Percy think he renegade, bro.
He gonna stay out there, cause like he said,
For real, Percy feel like he put in his work. Percy feel like he put in his work in him. I don't know.
No.
I mean, he did put in his work where he
He
at.
did on me. Ain't no feel like he did.
Yeah. So he feel like he put in his work on. So,
But do
I
y'all
don't
feel
know
that?
though.
I feel he got emotional. I feel he got in his emotion.
He did. Oh, hey, you know what? I'm glad you said that. That's the whole point, big homie. Because and he older than them niggas on that podcast. I'm saying that he
Right.
did get
Yeah,
very emotional and he did get a little out of pocket. I wasn't expecting to
yeah.
go that route. He did though, but that's all he know. You know what I mean? That's all he know.
That's a fact.
If I'm from Hoover in Los Angeles, right, and I go to Houston, I'm still under the same script I am in LA. So there's no such thing as a Houston Hoover. There's no such thing as a New York Hoover. They Hoovers that live in New York. They Hoovers that live in Detroit and all these different other states. We all under the same rules and guidelines. Rules and guidelines.
In the Texas penal system, there's a war between HGC, that stands for Hoover Gangster Crip, and HCG, which stands for Hoover Crip Gang. What do y'all
That
think
shit.
of this feud between the Five Deuce Hoover set in Texas?
First of all, that's some nonsense right there. I ain't never heard of no bullshit like that. That's some straight bullshit on dead homies. Like, that shit made me feel type of way. That's just so stupid. What I gotta say before I pass the mic to my bro on Hoover, like, what niggas to know is the script is like Big Bro said, the script is the script. It's been the script before us, before all of that on the dead homies, you feel me? So we not changing nothing, can't shit.
Yeah, he called himself OG Percy. And for him to say that we ain't got no OGs, you know,
Backwards too. So how the fuck is you an OG, nigga?
Uh-huh.
I gave
How?
that nigga name is he ODB.
Little bro, shout
Oh,
out Babby Doing in the chat.
he old dusty nigga.
Don't do that, fam. Don't do that, fam.
That's what is he? Oh yeah, ODN. Oh dusty.
He's the ODP, huh? ODP.
I ain't gonna dead homie like the homie said. I can go bang something else, but because that just pissed me off on Hoover. But Hoover come before all of everything and everything.
Look,
Hoover come
the other
before
nigga dying
crip.
to get
It
the
come
mic.
before gangster.
For real.
Before criminal. Hoover is first. You know what I'm saying? That's what niggas to understand that. You feel me? So ain't no way a nigga from Hoover is beefing with Hoover because they switched the letters around on Hoover. If that's the case, go just beef from Crip gang. Don't beef from Hoover Crip. Hoover nothing on the dead homie. You feel me?
On Hoover, look. I ran across one of them niggas out here with that HCG tatted on him, and he told me it stand for Hoover Crip Gang, and he was out of Houston, a light skinned nigga. If you watching this, you know who you are on Hoover. That shit don't exist on the set. Like I told Google, Hoover, you finna get that shit covered up. He ended up going back out that way. We ain't seen him. Hoover Crip Gang, that shit don't exist. So if you walking around with HCG on you and you say that stand for Hoover Crip Gang, if you come out here in the 50s banging that, something bad's gonna happen to you.
See, they from the 50s, nigga. They the only Crips, nigga.
Yeah, and that's the truth, dog. Yeah, you gonna definitely get your issue.
And they know that. Them niggas know that. They'll never come out here with that bullshit. No disrespect, OG Percy.
Wow. What we got? Tracy, I said Crips a week. So what that mean? We got trolls in the building. What's up, Tracy? What you trolling for?
Damn, Tracy.
She said Crips a week. So what that make? What that make? The other side week too?
Yeah, if you gonna say that, you gotta say all gang.
Bro, this situation is really unfortunate. It really is.
Said real tune nigga is a messy bitch. Scotty niggas ain't go first about what they did. I was salute to K Get Right, yo.
Shout out K Get Right.
Either that or a nigga it's like you playing with shit.
Come on, can't get right. It ain't his fault, man.
Like either you gonna get with the GC shit.
Nah, you know what? Hold on, fam, hold on. Hey,
you not taking our shit.
That nigga is kind of messy for this shit. He kind of that nigga is from Houston and went and found the Hoovas in Cali and to put him against OG Percy. That nigga is kind of messy. He kind of is messy.
Hey man, that's
Hey,
crazy
you
that
know
you.
he Percy boy.
Exactly.
He
He
did
had
that
to
on
have a green
purpose.
light for
Supposed to be
Percy.
like that nigga manager.
Yeah, he did that on purpose.
Percy must have given him the green light. He must have got an okay from Percy.
Oh yeah, this about to be a cloud chaser shit.
Cloud chasing move. We gotta give him that cloud chasing banner, man. That nigga be that
Yep. And as
motherfucker.
y'all can see, as y'all see, it worked. These niggas booming right now. This worked. This was a good idea.
She got us talking about it.
Yo, there's a few other niggas talking about this shit right now.
Yeah,
Script.
real shit.
If that's a nigga who took whoever created that took our script and flipped it,
Yep.
and that's one of the niggas we talking about. You feel what I'm saying? On Hoover, that's the type of shit that's not tolerated. They're homies, and it's not no age bracket. Let me say this, because a lot of niggas thinking they of certain age, so they got. Listen, it's called we have a voting system in the Hoovers, bro, on 50s. I don't know if y'all know about this on the dead homies. It's about the majority of the votes rule. So if 6 niggas say you get grooved and 5 say you don't, guess what? You getting grooved because that one nigga wasn't in your favor. Dead homies, you been outvoted. You feel me? When we ask how Hoover
Oh
feel
shit.
about it, and 10 niggas raise their hand, and then we say, all right, who feel he don't? And 4 niggas raise their hand, we going with the 10. We don't give a fuck. That's how. That's the script, bro. If we can't figure it out, everybody wasn't there. We gonna listen to the situation. We gonna take a vote. I feel like Google be on that type of shit.
Hey, y'all go check out Real Tune TV, man. He going in, he interview him. This the other one. I ain't gonna play too much because we're gonna get to the next shit. But they
I don't know, bro. How all the homies got the form and all they numbers, shit like that, Google. You feel me? That's probably above my pay grade on the set. Dead homies, you know. But I know we out here on the set, and that's the gang on Hoover that we bang, and when we hang, we hang. You feel me? Bro. So you know, it's the life of a Hoover nigga. You feel me? This is one of them streets right here. Niggas be
Hey
having.
bro,
yeah.
imagine sliding for some shit, right? Sliding for some shit. Your people dying for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. And the nigga tell you your shit ain't real. How the fuck would you feel, fam?
Nutta.
Feel
How
bad.
Tell
the
him.
fuck would you feel?
Feel like
Nigga, I
shit.
feel
Like you done
betrayed.
lost
I'm gonna feel
people. You done
betrayed.
lost people to this shit.
Hmm. Now, is it the fault of the ones who is it the fault of the person who didn't take upon himself to go find the history, go find out why you
Yeah,
banging,
that's a
banging?
fact though,
Yeah,
cause
whose fault
niggas
is it?
gotta do
Whose
their
fault is it?
homework. Niggas gotta do their homework on what the
Right.
fuck they represent. For shit. For shit.
Yeah,
You
facts.
got to know the knowledge, bro. Or
Yeah, that's
you
what it
gonna
come
end
down
up
to.
in a predicament like this, like them niggas like a nigga gonna come out and tell you like you out here sliding for that shit, repping that shit to the fullest, and the nigga come tell you your shit ain't real. Like fuck that, I made this shit then. You get what I'm saying?
Right, right,
Yeah,
right.
facts.
But this our
Facts.
shit. That's y'all shit. This our shit. Just put it like that. You get what I'm saying?
I can't. We can't put it like that, nigga. This is not your shit. It's not. You. This is my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really. But
Oh
it's like,
God.
but that's what I'm saying. Like you, if you going, you nobody going state to state trying to regulate nothing. You know. But it's like if you going out there to visit and you out there banging, and you happen to run into somebody that's, hey, they ain't from the original, you from the land, you may get into it. You may get into an
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah.
You may like the fact what the Hoovers they get along with the neighborhood Crips out there, right? So you out there, you going out there on a visit your cousins, you see some neighborhood Crips or some 60s or whatever, you get the banging on them. Niggas looking at you like, nigga, what you doing, homie? That's the homie. You know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, it's fuck them, blah, 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 you know? Or wherever you may go. We got
Wow.
another clip, man, where I guess the Rolling 60s versus the Six Deuce East Coast. And they saying the Six Deuce East Coast clicked up with the Nine Deuce Bishops, and like 7 kitchens. This is in another city. I was like, what kind of shit is that? But we're gonna get into it.
Yeah.
That's wild. But Percy
And
was
that and that and for real, it do all comes to it though. Ain't nobody bigger than the program, though.
ain't nobody bigger than the
For
program.
real.
Hey, real tone, there's some real money in the room.
I go to real tone. We ain't no haters around here. So love.
I went to California.
So the homie saying can't get right said the dude Percy and the dude that was in the back choking up a lung, they was in the prison, they got into it or whatever. So he probably was trying to get that nigga the script, and that's when they got into it. If you
Damn.
Percy say, oh man, some LA or he hate when LA niggas come and get at him. So it looked like, he done already got pressed on. He already got his issue.
Yeah, Percy, he done picked a side. Yeah, and that's just fuel to the fire. That's not helping nothing. That's not helping nothing at all.
Let's play
That's a fact, Larry.
I did an interview with some. Well, first off, shout out to my boy Solo the Sentence out of Houston. You know what I'm saying? Go way back. Wolfare, Club Creek.
My apologies. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me cool?
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
Solo is also a member of the Hoover Gangster Crips out of Houston, under Big Sam from Shreveport, Louisiana. While we were doing the interview, I asked them about the war in the Texas penal system between HGC and HCG. In the Texas penal system, there's a war between HGC, that stands for Hoover Gangster Crip, and HCG, which stands for Hoover Crip Gang. What do y'all think of this feud between the Five Deuce Hoover set in Texas?
First of all, that's some nonsense right there. I ain't never heard of no bullshit. That's some straight bullshit. Dead homie. Like, that shit made me feel type of way. That's that social.
Hey, can't get right. He did mention Percy name. He just said it. So he did mention Percy name. But he ain't. That nigga wasn't backing down. I think he ran out and told the homies. I'm quite sure he told the homies, like, yeah, this nigga Percy, blah, blah, blah. That nigga on some bullshit. He gon' bump. Renegade.
Stupid. What I gotta say before I pass the mic to my bro on Hoover, like, what niggas to know is the script is like Big Bro said, the script is the script. It's been the script before us, before all of that on the dead homies, you feel me? So we not changing nothing, can't shit change on the dead homies, like the homie said, I can go bang something else. But because that just pisses me off on Hoover. But Hoover come before all of everything and everything. Hoover come before a Crip, it come before a gangster, it come before a criminal. Hoover is first, you know what I'm saying? That's what niggas to understand that, you feel me? So ain't no way a nigga Hoover.
Because they was Hoovers before the Crip, before they adopted the Crip.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And
that's
they disbanded that AC. They disbanded Hoover Crip Gang. That was disbanded way back in the day.
way back in the day. Talk that shit, man. I already know his history, bro. You know the history, bro. It's some real shit.
Hell yeah, bro. Nigga study this shit, bro. Nigga study this shit.
So you got like Nutta was saying, you got niggas that's riding and dying for this shit. And that's just the crazy part to find out, oh nigga, your crippin' is whack. I heard Nip said crippin' is whack. Like what? Yeah, nigga, but things change over time. Just like the Bible been rewritten so many times. We say nobody's above the program, but these dudes do be going above the program. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be violating all the time, every day. So it's an upscale battle, and I just feel like you either gonna get into it in the penal system or catch somebody in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But usually your whole city is on a certain regimen anyway. Like you ain't coming from New York saying you a Hoover and you and you gonna go against the Hoovers out here. You may not make it back to New York. That's just they real serious out here with this shit. You know them youngest man, them YNs man. They trying to prove something.
Oh
They
God,
fuck,
they trying to prove something, nigga.
they fuck around. Hey, man, I just had to step on some shit. What? Nigga, oh, okay. Shit. It became a demo. Nigga, fuck,
Even with Hoover, because they switched the letters around on Hoover. If that's the case, go just be from Crip Gang. Don't be from Hoover nothing on the dead home. You feel me?
This question offended them to the point of, first off, the HGCs and the HCGs shouldn't be beefing because you beefing over the criminal and the Crip, right? Because Hoovers and Cali aren't criminals outside of the five deuce there, Crips. I know in Texas the HCG is Hoover Crip Gang. OG Percy, you're from Fort Worth, and
okay.
Fort Worth,
Salute to my nigga.
in a real
You're
sense,
right.
is the home of gangbanging in Texas. So you'll get a lot of HCGs who may have gotten put down in prison in Houston now, right?
Okay.
With that being the case, we spoke on this in the past when I was doing a documentary. Shout out to Spring. We covered the Fort Worth history. What's your thoughts on the Californian response?
This week, we're hosting a free trading and investing workshop right here in Irvine.
I don't have no California response. Never been. I don't have nothing to say to California Crips. I ain't get my cripping from no California.
That's a lie. Because whoever told you got it from Cap. Whoever told you that, hey, we cripping. This is this Crip thing. And from what I heard, he got put on. Can't get right. Maybe you can let me know. But I heard he got put on in prison. So,
Number one. They got their cripping from us.
And fuck he just said. Did y'all hear that?
What that nigga Percy.
Did y'all hear that shit?
What the hell wrong with Percy?
I didn't. You missed me. My bad. My bad. You missed me. I missed. What happened?
Let's play that again.
I don't have nothing to say to California Crips. I ain't get my cripping
Let's
from
see
no
what he
California.
mean by that.
That's number one. They got their cripping from us. Yeah. Stanley took the
Oh
weed.
my God!
Put
I
me
don't get
down
it.
south. Yeah, he took cripping to Cali.
What?
Nutta, I don't get it. Hey,
Yeah, nah,
I
Percy
don't
tripping.
get it.
Percy tripping. Percy tripping, dog.
That nigga got look. That's the crackhead eyes.
Don't do it.
Yeah, Percy tripping.
That nigga on that meth, boy. What is that? That skin?
Hey, real Percy. What the fuck is you on, man? No, what are you
Man,
on, bro?
when that nigga took it, went to Cali, bro, he won't think about no fucking cripping, dog.
Bro, he was 7, Nutta. When that
That's
nigga
what
was
I'm
5
saying.
or 7, bro. This is facts.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? He was a child, dog. That nigga won't think about no fucking. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start cripping. We go. You know what I mean? We cripping out here in Mississippi. I'm gonna take this shit to Cali at 7 years old, man. Get the fuck out of here, Percy. You tripping, dog.
He reaching. He just emotional. He kind of angry and he disappointed. He reaching. He reaching.
He is definitely reaching.
Yeah, he got it wrong. I would have respected more if he would have said a Mississippi nigga. Know what I mean? Started cripping in Cali. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, if he said it like that in them terms, Mississippi nigga. Yeah. But the thing is that ain't what happened. But let's get this to the real history. We'll get back to that.
Raymond Washington was just 16 years old when he created what has now become one of the largest street gangs in the world. As the founder of the Crips, he planned to create multiple South Central Los Angeles, Watts, and Compton Crip gangs that would be united, protecting their neighborhoods from outside threats.
Hold up. Hey, can't get right. You ain't lying, homie. Killing over a color.
That's
now, we don't be niggas don't color bang out here. That shit went out the door years ago. But you see niggas catching like, okay, he got a certain hat, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But in certain areas, you can't wear a certain color. But it ain't really on color bank. You know what I'm saying? In other states and cities, they still be on that color bank.
Yeah.
And as far as organization, that shit went out the door like late '80s and shit. I'm gonna just I went out like when crack hit, all that trying to we all in the same, we all in the game, we all trying to hold down the neighborhood. Niggas was trying to get money. Crack era kind of fucked up a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah, they fucked us up. They fucked us up, man. They fucked us up. They fucked us up. They fucked us up. They fucked us up.
Gotta think that came in after the Panthers. The
Yeah.
Panthers, it was going to jail, dying, and all this type of shit. And here at 16, he getting it cracking. Niggas is still in the neighborhood, and niggas the crack didn't hit the area yet. You know, niggas was getting what had all types of other shit. You know, you had black tar and all that other shit. Pills,
That destroyed black people,
other
bro.
shit.
That really just. Bro, what was that? Big homie, hold on. Was that the '80s or was that the '80s? Right? Was that the '80s?
Yeah, the 80s.
Hell yeah, man.
He's all the way.
They fucked, and it worked. It worked, motherfuckers. It worked. It fucked us up, bro. That shit fucked us up, bro. Niggas, bro. The house that destroyed the household. That right there, bro, destroyed the household, and that's what created EBT welfare. We'll give you all this shit, but make sure the dad not in the house. And most 9 times out of 10, he's not in the house. He fucked up.
Yeah, he can't be in the house.
Can't.
Facts. He literally can't be. So
Yeah,
if you want to
if they
feed your
catch that
kids,
nigga, they catch that nigga in the house.
They
Yeah, you
take that
lose all
benefit.
that.
Yeah.
bitch, your kids don't eat. They put the black women in position of power on purpose. So now black women are feeling like they in power when really you're not. You're just being used.
Yep.
Yeah, see, we
Them
say
motherfuckers better not even see a nigga's shoes in that bitch, bro.
that's a fact.
Yeah,
So
that's a fact. That's a fact.
we playing a little. I'm playing this because you know a lot of niggas. The fact that he named Tookie, but didn't name Raymond Washington in that interview, and saying that he brought it, which is false.
Yeah.
That was false. And yeah, it's true. He was not. You didn't hear nothing about him being a killer because he was a squabbler. He was a squabbler. You know what I'm saying? From what I was hearing, taught that he was against that, against them guns. You know what I'm saying?
But things would not go as he had planned, and the Crip gangs that Raymond Washington originally started eventually took on a life of their own. Raymond Washington was born on August 14, 1953, in Los Angeles, California. He spent most.
Oh, there you go. That proved even more to tell you that no, Crippin did not start in the South. It didn't start in Mississippi, Louisiana. It started in L.A.
Most of his life on the East Side, growing up with four brothers on 76th Street between Wadsworth and Central Ave. Growing up during the 50s and 60s, he was exposed to Ave, 76th Street between East Side, growing up with four brothers on 76th Street between Wadsworth and Central Ave. Growing up during the 50s and 60s, he was exposed to many of the issues taking place during that time, including racism, segregation, and the Watts riots, which took place less than a mile from his home. This was also the time of the Black Panthers, an organization formed to bring peace to troubled neighborhoods. The Panthers promoted unity and community independence in South Central LA and set up free breakfast programs for kids like Raymond Washington, who was 12 years old at the time. All these influences surrounding Washington at such a young age forced him to grow up fast. He developed a strong personality and started to become known in his neighborhood as a natural and commanding leader. In his teen years, he would often get into fist fights at school. These fights would eventually lead to him being kicked out of many LA area high schools and being sent to a juvenile detention center. Soon, Washington was known on the streets as one of the best fighters on the East Side. He rarely drank and didn't do drugs. Instead, he worked out constantly, powerlifting, weightlifting, and boxing every day for hours, quickly developing a reputation as someone who was not to be messed with. The first gang Raymond Washington affiliated himself with was the East Side Avenues. However, Washington was much younger than most members of the Avenues gang, and this came to cause problems. An altercation between Washington and the Avenues founder led to a split, and in 1969, at the age of 16, Washington left to start his own gang. The origin of the name Crips has been debated over the years, with some of the original members saying Raymond first called them the Baby Avenue Cribs, Cribs, due to their young age, which then later evolved into the name Crips. Yet others who were there at the beginning say the name Crips came from the nickname Crip, which was given to Washington's older brother because he was bow-legged. Either way, by the time word got out to surrounding areas about Washington's newly formed teenage gang, they were known as the Crips. Washington used military-like tactics to organize the Crips. He held meetings at local parks, set up safe houses in case of attacks, and brought together leaders of neighboring gangs to form unions. He also set a dress code: khakis, suspenders, ace deuce derby hat, leather jacket, earring in the left ear, black glove on the left hand, and a bandana on the left side. As the Crips expanded, Washington would sometimes use a strong-arm approach to gang new members, but he was not quick to use guns or knives and would only fight when necessary. In fact, in the beginning, the Crips were not about violence or criminal activity. Washington had organized the gang taking from the idea of the Panthers to promote strength in the community and protect the neighborhood from crime and outside threats. He intended for all surrounding area Crip gangs to get along and follow the same code.
See, and that's what I was telling the homie. I said I feel like his what Raymond started off and what he wanted to do, it towards the end of his life, it just went haywire. It got corrupted when he went to jail. Everything split. Everybody started doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Making their own sets and neighborhoods and shit. So let's get back to this other shit, man. Percy saying
Y'all got on. See, I hate when they bring. I'm glad I got they crippin', California Crips. I ain't get my crippin' from no California. That's number one. They got their crippin' from us. Yeah, Stanley Tookie Williams, Shreveport dudes down south. Yeah, he took crippin' to Cali. How y'all think y'all got on? See, I hate when they bring. I'm glad. I'm first of all, for the record, no, I don't gang bang and I don't rip.
So you saying this? You don't gang bang, but don't he claim Hoover?
Yeah, that nigga Percy was a who. Shit show.
So he's saying he don't gang bang and all this other shit, but he want to
Yeah,
tell.
he said he. I
wanna
guess
tell
he's denouncing the gang and banging now.
which
You know
is
what I'm saying?
cool. You should do that, but like, don't be trying to put no false history out there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Come on, stop playing. He ain't said one right answer yet.
Crip or none of that shit. I'm a grown man. I put away my childish ways. Thank God he gave me the mind to grow up. So everybody stuck in your sins, stuck in your evil ways. Just pray to
Now you
God
trying to
he help you
preach,
see
y'all.
your way out of them. He helped me. And now ain't no crip to the
Ain't
grave.
nothing
I
wrong
bet
with that
not.
though.
I gotta get to heaven. And they ain't trying to help me get there. So one thing I learned about life, we all gotta go. Now back to the message at hand. Let me tell y'all something in LA. I don't disrespect y'all crippin' or nothing what y'all did down that way or what, but we not y'all. Everybody down in LA, man, there ain't no HGC, who we, cuz in Fort Worth, Texas, 5 dudes who were Crip gang. Come down here and tell us different. Come down here and change our colors from y'all colors to blue and orange. We blue and gold down here. Let me give y'all the reason on a respected way. It's because
Now he
we are.
said blue and gold, right? But
Yeah.
was those dudes in that video? What didn't dude he had an orange rag? Can't get right. You gotta let me know. In that video, dude had an orange rag. So
Hold on, what happened? What happened?
nah, he said that they wear blue and gold down there, and
Yeah. Oh,
now the Hoovers out here wear orange, right? So he banged 5, okay. What he said? He banged
Nigga,
five
you got a
people
blue.
from the south side of Fort Worth, but he from the east side. Make that make sense. What? Okay,
Yeah, fuck
bro.
no, OG Percy know better, bro, and you
Right.
know better, nigga.
Yo, old ass
But
need a
hey,
beat.
Larry, but he might don't know about it. You know, he was just goddamn just
You don't
running
know
your
better.
knowledge. What he
You don't.
just spit out. He might don't know about it.
Nutter,
You
you
know what I'm
right. You
saying?
right. You right, Nutter. He don't know better. He really don't.
He
He
don't.
don't.
He don't know. He don't really know his history.
Yeah,
He
You
he
know
don't,
what I'm saying?
bro. He don't.
That's what I said. He ain't said one right answer yet, bro. He got in his feelings. Y'all come down here, blah 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 blah. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Yeah, you said you don't gang bang no more, so you that was just a dumbass statement from the gate. Well, let's get to this crazy shit right here. Um, he said, let him drop his point. We'll get to it.
Your own self city. We don't have to pick up the Cali wave. Huh. Confirmation? We own self city. Why we gotta be like y'all when we not from where y'all live? Y'all want us to bang what y'all live, but I don't get that with no. Every time a nigga went from
See, he dumb because if you claim the fire Deuce Hoover out there in Houston, nigga, you know where it came from. So you saying, oh, they got their crippin' from you, you sound dumb as fuck. But this is the same shit that they do in religion, homie. They do this in religion. Trust.
Cali come there and tell me, cause you know your knowledge here now, nigga, you don't know mine, nigga. I
Fucking
mean, you can't
Percy.
change mine into yours like I can't change mine, yours into mine. And that's y'all
Fucking
problem with
Percy,
this cripping
bro.
and all you politic crips. That's what I call you, nigga. Y'all everybody know the rules and the tools,
He
but
said politic crips. This nigga's a retard.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
You got some?
guess what? It ain't no rules. Y'all rules is y'all, and we got ours too. I'm trying to make it make sense to help everybody, cause everything, what it ain't this and it ain't that. Well, who gave you yours? It wasn't yours before you got it, but you made it what you is. You hear what I'm saying? It's five of Uber
You
Crips
sound dumb as hell too.
Yeah, Percy tripping, bro.
gang down
Percy
here.
tripping, bro.
Why? Because we not like everybody else. We different. We got our own shit, riding our own wave down here. You hear me? Why we gotta be on the cat? We Texas. So we gotta
Claim Texas game, bitch ass nigga. Claim Texas game, nigga. Just say you a Texas.
Facts. What
There
you
you go.
talking about, nigga?
He said orange and he said blue and orange is what Hollywood crip colors on the
Nigga, y'all
east
go
side.
now. That
That's a
nigga, this
game called Hollywood Crip. Wow. Come on,
see,
bro.
I didn't know this. I didn't know the niggas talking about a blue and orange. What, nigga? That's we don't rock no blue, bro. That's dead.
Hey, y'all go check out that. That's on Real Tune TV, man. Percy
But
Wilding.
the
He smoking.
Hollywood Crips, they ain't no Hoover set though. You get what I'm saying?
Right, right. That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
He's
at this point, niggas just doing what they want to do, bro. Like that's not even, bro. What is you doing? Like,
man, that's a clout
bro,
chase.
I'm gonna be like, we gotta think like, what if we had our own shit and we see a nigga from like, man, I don't want to be like, I don't want to. I'm not picking a side or nothing, but it's like it gotta be a right or wrong, right? Like somebody gotta be
Yeah.
right, somebody gotta be wrong.
Yeah, but this is ego playing right now with that situation. Man, them dudes, like I say, they live it, they bang it, they die for it. That's they goofy ass. At the end of the day, that's just like what I said last week about Loose Cannon, who claiming Rolling 60, who really not from it, and now he in jail. You know, he done snitched his way into a Fed case, but he up in there with some real members, and he gonna have to put that shit down or get rolled up on pieces. You know, even though they saying he ratting anyway, shit is crazy. And we got on S Wiggins TV, man, Rolling 60s versus the Six Deuce East Coast Crips, and I guess they teamed up.
They is five dudes. My see,
Okay,
they is five dudes. Okay, Hollywood is five dudes. Okay,
and they wear yellow and blue.
now
Okay,
they wear orange and blue.
they wear orange and blue. Well, he
Yeah.
said. He said
Oh
blue
no,
and oh, okay, blue and orange. Okay. My bad, my
yeah,
bad.
blue and orange Hollywood.
Now he said
He
blue
said the
and
south
yellow
side.
is Southside colors. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the south side colors.
is that the
So
Southside Hoovers or
the
just?
Hollywood, like I guess that's the east side. That's east side Fort Worth.
Mm. Hey, them niggas, like I say, they going through it. Niggas is dying and living and dying
Them
over there.
niggas banging in Fort Worth, bro. Like that shit
Yeah, I
crazy.
heard they really banging. So, like I said, what Ice Cube said years ago, niggas talking that gang stuff, but dying over shit they ain't never heard of. Right. And this guy is in St. Louis. This is this dude right here from St. Louis. I think St. Louis rolling 60s. Let's get to it. I'll go to S Wiggins TV. Shout out to S Wiggins.
Because the 60s was so deep in the city where the 6 Deuce East Coast Crips was clicked up with Bloods against the 60 Crips.
What?
9 Deuce Bloods, whatever it was.
Yeah, you heard it right.
We hit every 6 Deuce set that day that we was beefing with. And I think we walked away with 6 or 8 murders, man, and all together like 15 people being shot.
All right, welcome back. S Wiggins TV. It's your host with the most, represent for the West Coast, Worldwide Wiggins. I got my boys out of state, man. You know what I'm saying? First, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Vale, you feel me, for hooking this up. Salute, my man. We about to get some Missouri history, man. Got some St. Louis OGs in the building, man. Please give it up for my boy Simbo Lag. From the north side, rolling 60 Crip. What's the deal, bro?
Stick with me for 30 seconds, and I'll show you the trading strategies I used that allowed me to quit my full-time job.
Man, what's the deal, bro? How you doing, man?
I just can't call it, man. Nice to have you in the building, man.
Man, I'm glad to be in the building, man. I appreciate it, man, because you know the foundation is from out there, man, where it all started from, and
What my niggas say? The South had 5 Deuce, 4 Trey, 60s, 103 Great. They have a few Cali Crip sets on that side. Yeah, that's what's up. For sure. I got family down there. I'm quite sure they in the mix of that shit. I say, man, if you gonna do your key, be a keyway to the heart. You gonna be a Damu, be a Damu to the heart. Do your thing. You gonna be a Paru, be a Paru to the heart. You know, blood, all that. Do your thing. Represent. But know what you representing though.
when they brought it down here to us, man, and a lot of homeboys, you know, from the Bud and the Lay went out there and got that Crippin', man, and brought it back down here to us, man, and we attached to it, man. It's like a real culture, you know, that's our culture.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, man, let's take it all the way back, man. How did the 6 O's arrive in St. Louis?
We had the 6 how the 6 O's arrived in St. Louis is was that we had some homeboys from the Bud. They had actually already went down to California.
Wait, 1 second. For people that's out of state, what's the Bud?
The Bud is our brotherhood. It's 2100 Adelaide Avenue, and it's 4400 Blue Bud Avenue. The original street name is Red Bud Avenue, but we changed it to Blue Bud Avenue. They so we all together are 2-4 pack side. We all are 2-4 pack side together. 2-4 pack side formed later on down the line, but we had some bros from the Bud and the big bro Bleezy, who originally started off as Great down in Cali, went down there, came back with the 60 form, and this was back in like 83, 84. So a lot of people have that they be thinking we started off at 88, 89, but we've been 60s over there since 84, 83, and when it came back, everybody had already been tied in, and they brought it back to our neighborhood, and we had a lot of 60s coming from down there. You know, a lot of like Big U and all of them. You know, we always been tied in with Big U because of the older homies. You know, they've always been tied in with Cali.
See that? Now you see that Nutta, how he you know, they kept the connection. They kept the structure. Like, yeah, you know, this is what's going down, the protocol or whatnot. So yeah, salute to them.
on some money type things. But the Crippin', when they bought the 60s down there, it went to a different level.
Okay, for sure. And politics differ from state to state. You feel me? A lot of states don't necessarily follow the same program as LA. So,
Yeah, that's true.
Right. I had a homie before tell me that the 60s out there where y'all at, they sport yellow rags or something like that.
Yeah, we do yellow. From where our section is, we do yellow and blue rags.
Why the yellow?
We do both of them. We do yellow to the gold, and the gold represents the boldness of us. On who we are, on how we stand out from any other Crip set. So we've always been on the yellow and blue, and then when we formed when Big LA.ILL and them, which is Lil Zell's father and them, when they formed 2-4 Packside, because the 60s actually came down there, man, and told us told Big Bro and them like, hey, look here, y'all main thing is y'all 60s, but still claim y'all street. And they let us know and broke it off was we have a lot of sections out there that are 60s, but everybody claim they street from 50 or 55, 59. You get what I'm saying? So we all switched it over to 2100 Adelaide Avenue, rolling 60 Crips, and 4400 Bluebird, rolling 60 Crips. Even though on both sides of it, we have some people on the set that are not 60 Crips. We got we got a couple from Adelaide Avenue and Fairmont that are rolling 90s, and we have some 19s over the way from both sides of the section. But rolling 60s is the main section of our whole community. Like we're rolling 60 Crips, and so we added on the green. We added on the green for the community because we are O'Fallon Park area community. So we added it on for our community for the unity. So when they did that, that just brought everything into play on, like you said, like everybody switch, everybody from different states do they Crip in a different way. But that's how we did ours. You heard me, like, yeah, we 60s, but this 2100 Adelaide Avenue, 4400 Bluebird Murder Mob, and so it's 2-4 Packside, and so we added the green on for us to stand out in the city.
Okay, for sure. Now, the number one question, man, that since I heard it, I've been having, on my mind, like, they not gonna believe this in the land, bro, but you guys actually, if not right now, have gotten to it with the East Coasters.
If you've recently been injured in a car accident that wasn't your fault, I've got one question for you. Do you know how to get the max?
And look, and it's crazy you say that, like,
we learned.
I'm gonna give you the history of that in the rundown.
Please tap back in.
I'm gonna do it for you. It's because the East Coast Crips, when they started off, when our beef started off, they wasn't East Coast Crips. They wasn't at all. At first they was Hoovas. No, matter of fact, let me rewind it. At first they had called themselves CMC, Cash Money Crips. They went from Cash Money Crips, and
it is another Cash Money Crips. All right.
Yeah, I hear him.
They should have stayed Cash Money Crips. So he was beefing with the Cash Money Crips at first.
Then they went to Hoovas. We was.
Then they flipped to Hoover. Who was the person that flipped them to Hoover? That's what I was like. Like, how you? Hey, nah, we gonna be Hoover. Who told him that he could do that? And then like, nah, fuck it, we gonna be East Coast. So what 6 Deuce member from out here went out there and said it was official?
Was always tied into each other.
Crazy.
And so then when the beef jumped off,
ignorant.
They went from Hoovers and was like, fuck it. We gonna claim 6 Deuce East Coast Crips. They went from all sides and they started claiming 6 Deuce East Coast Crips. So when they started claiming 6 Deuce East Coast Crips, we was already beefing with them even before they were 6 Deuce East Coast Crips. So at the moment, whatever y'all called yourself, we was gonna with you because it was personal. When it was a lot of blood shit that had happened, it couldn't come back from that. So when it came down to that, it was like, okay, like it is what it is, like, cause nothing could come back from that. So it wasn't us intentionally beefing with our brother. It was that the set that we was beefing with at the time had switched up their sets and switched up who they was, and when they switched up and did that, it was still like it didn't matter what it was. It was the beef was still on no matter what. So that's how all that came to clash.
And you know what's crazy? I'm hearing also that the coaches out there is clicked up with Kitchens.
Man, they best friends. You know, the 87 Kitchens out here and the 6 Deuce Crips out here are best friends. And I'm gonna give you one even better. You hear me? For a moment, they had a thing because of the war that we was at, because the 60s was so deep in the city to where they had started a movement down here called Deuces and Dogs, where 6 Deuce East Coast Crips was clicked up with Bloods against the 60 Crips.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so specifically the 6
And
Deuce
you hear
Rams
this
and
shit, Nutta?
6
This
Deuce
is
East
crazy.
Coaches?
No, the 6 Deuce East Coaches was clicked up with the Bloods, 9 Deuce Bloods, whatever it was. They called it a Deuces and Dogs movement.
Oh,
because the 60s was so heavy in the city and the war was so heavy to where they clicked up against the 60s. So that was a movement for a long while back in the day, like for a years back, man, where it was the Deuces and Dogs. Don't get me wrong, you had some 6 Deuces that wasn't riding for it, but you had a lot of 6 Deuces that was with it, where they was hooking up with the red rags to go against 60 Crips.
That is crazy.
Oh man,
that is crazy.
So
yeah.
So really, like, who was okay besides the East Coasters, bro, and the Bloods, and you know the catches of what we just mentioned? Who's some of y'all other enemies that bang like California hoods?
Man, what the fuck St. Louis
You know,
got
we
going
always
on,
say that
man?
again.
I was waiting on your ass to come off the mic. I was like, what the hell?
Bloods, what? It don't surprise. Well, that shit crazy because oh, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. You
this
know,
nigga, this
that
nigga
shit
can't
like
get
that in
right.
New York too.
You
With
do
the
it.
Woo
I think you're banging too much. Hey,
You heard me, fam.
What'd you
That
say?
shit like that in New York too with the Woo niggas, cause I think them niggas like Bloods and Crips that's clicked together.
Yeah, I mean they got like some shit where a crip set, a traditional crip set would link up with the God Move set because they got mutual enemies. So they be having that shit out here.
But I think it's that nine trace shit that's hooked
Yeah,
up
yeah, that's
with the
crazy.
Crips. But their shit really tainted for real because they took knowledge from Crips and took
Yeah,
that shit to Rikers Island. You remember that shit?
yeah, that's why they call it nine
Them nine
tray.
Trey niggas.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
they call it
yeah.
nine tray. Yeah, that's crazy. That's why I say at the end of the day, it's ignorant. It's dumb at the end. I mean, when you get to the point when you get old, you need to be doing something else. You know what I'm saying? If you can't elevate with your gangsterism or whatnot, like what the
But
fuck you doing?
anything that turned out big get twisted and flipped like that.
That's a fact.
You peep that shit like
Hmm.
all through this country, like even with the GD shit. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Like
That's
that
what we
shit.
were saying earlier. We were saying that earlier. Like they that shit, like the GDs and the Blackstones, like and the Black Disciples, all that shit is changed. It's changed. But that's what gangs do. The gangs over time in history have more morphed. It's always somebody gonna put a twist on it, put a spin on it.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is. It's to me, you wearing that uniform or you stepping off the porch and it's supposed to be in you, not on you. So just know what you getting into and you willing to rep something, you're gonna die for it. It's a
Hey,
religion.
can't get right. Hey, fam, you know there's a nigga named the nigga from Nashville. He a well known GD nigga. I think what's the nigga name? G Agahoo. That's
G Agnew.
G
Wow.
Agahoo, bro. Yeah, he like well known in the penitentiaries and shit out there in Nashville.
Oh, okay. That's crazy as hell. Learn something new every day.
Yeah, he a folk nigga.
Yeah, y'all can go check out S Wiggin. I ain't gonna play his whole joint, but it's crazy. They got some shit going on out there in St. Louis. But shit. What did Ice Cube say on the summer vacation? He said that shit. Dying for a show they ain't never seen before. Like even when Quick said it on it's just like Compton, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
now everybody is getting their reputation in their city and they organization popping and they gang. They want their rep and they doing it. Salute to them brothers. Know what you signed up for. We gonna get to this these new you gotta let's pull this video up that you sent me, man. This shit is crazy. This is crazy. You gotta explain.
Shout out to
You
SD,
gotta
man.
explain.
SD ass funny is a bitch.
Yeah, you gotta explain this. This is crazy. All right, we gonna before I play it.
Yeah, everybody know I come from the most 3 sector. You know what I mean? We got a nigga named SD in the sector. Bruh ass he says the wildest shit, but this shit right here is funny as fuck when he was going at DG on phone number.
Hey, hold it down. I'm gonna go to the brush one quick.
Alright, go ahead. Salute to the chat, man. What do you want to play?
Yeah, for some reason, hold on. They gotta do it again. We download that shit. Damn, bitch.
Hell, fuck. Go to his chat. Yeah, fuck you talking about? Go to his motherfucking chat, ho. Fuck you talking about? He's really a good guy. Man, shut your goofy ass up. We don't fuck with blood. We ain't never fuck with blood. Blood is a weirdo. Blood is a weirdo. And y'all weirdos for fucking with him.
Did the sound go out on your end? I don't know what happened, y'all. The sound went out.
Can't hear the sound?
Yeah, we can hear it when you cut your mic on.
Motherfucker, smoke crack.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna just let it go. You can hear it now?
Yeah.
Crack. The motherfucker smoke crack. What? What?
That nigga was spazzing.
Nigga, what?
This nigga wilding, bro.
Crack. Motherfucking crack.
Hey, by him saying it like that, bro, motherfuckers would think that nigga smoke crack for real.
Go to his motherfucking channel. Fuck you talking about? He's really a good guy. Man, shut your goofy ass up. We don't fuck with blood. We ain't never fuck with blood. Blood is a weirdo. Blood is a weirdo. And y'all weirdos for fucking with him. Hell, that crack, that nigga smoke crack. Crack. What the fuck are we doing?
Nigga smoke
Y'all
crack.
act like y'all don't know who the fuck the crack.
Crack.
Crack. Motherfucker smoke crack. Crack.
Shout out SD, man. This nigga is crazy. Hey, bro. Oh, photo.
You got me fucked up. You got me so fucking fucked up. You got me fucked up. Crack. Crack. Motherfucking work. Nigga, the whole club line hurt. A club. Nigga, a club off. And you motherfuckers over there validating this nigga and fucking with this nigga. A club. A clubber. Man, y'all smoking crack too? Woo! You can't make this shit up. A motherfucking club. Nigga smoking crack. I don't want to hear shit from nobody. You fucking hanging with crackheads, you might be a crackhead too. Huh, nigga? You might be a crackhead too.
You might be a crackhead too.
What the fuck?
You heard this nigga.
Nigga on crack.
Nigga on crack.
Oh shit. Where my lighter at? Fuck this shit.
Where my lighter?
That don't sound right. Hell no. Hell. I'm so fucked up right now. Like, mentally, these motherfuckers fucking with crackheads. What?
Man, shout out SD, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to SD. That nigga live like almost every morning, man. The nigga is funny as fuck, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to subscribe to that nigga. He funny as hell. You smoke crack, don't you?
I'm gonna warn y'all, the nigga be saying some crazy shit, bro. Like crazy suspect shit, all types of shit. The nigga just funny as hell to me, y'all.
Okay.
For real.
Let's get to
that
this.
That nigga told Polo, you talking about something, you come to Dallas, Polo, I'm not giving you no dick, man. I like, man, what the fuck wrong with these niggas, man?
Damn. Yo, man.
That whole live was zesty as hell this morning.
That sounds zesty as fuck. SS Joey, man. SS Joey. You gonna have your boy SS Joey.
Shout out my boy SS Joey, man. My favorite rapper out the city, man. Real.
Roll up, y'all. Roll up right quick, man.
Yeah, it's time for me to roll up for shit show.
It's brought to you by Fast Lane.
Yeah.
Boy. Fast Lane.
I just stay on and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Real niggas around, you look out of place. Quarter brick right now and that just on the face. Sell it all right now, it all be gone today. Good customer service, we don't make them wait. We constantly serving Bigg and him play. We constantly serving Bigg and him play. Hey, but I just stay down and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Real niggas around, you look out of place. Get a quarter bit right now and that just on the face. Hey, sell it all right now, it all be gone today. Hey, good customer service, we don't make them wait. Hey, we constantly serving Bigg and him play. Hey, we constantly serving Bigg and him play. I come from the bottom, I say with a drink. Got a switch to Lemon Carter, he just wanna bang. Hey, I just want the paper, I don't wanna hang. Hey, that boy that met the world, now he's such a pain. Hey, I just met your girl, she left with a stranger. Hey, soon we shot it up, she knew I was gangster. Hey, I don't take no threats or no ultimatums. Hey, if you talking shop, you talking my language. Copper zip, hit half liter of the road. Big earner, but I used to be an underdog. Don't keep 100, that's why I don't fuck with y'all. You come try to strike, you gon' get a gutter ball. Losing all my fucking life, I can't take another loss. Grinding all winter, and I don't take the summer off. Putting that's to make a half brick, do a somersault. He's special, he just fuck around and run 100 up. Add it up, I'm a real nigga just to sum it up. You can't be with me, little homie, you ain't done enough. Hey, Joey, can you throw me something? No, not at all. But if you cop folk, I might take 100 off. Sold his ass headbang and get some Tylenol. You get pulled when you leave here, then I am not involved. Put the bands around my neck to make it free. mom was here to see me, she say Jesus. She was busy see me with that money and she freed up. Miss me with that little boy Larry shit, I ain't no peon. Blood going away, damn it took him an eon. For up on the price, I need something we can agree on. Put a brick in the crib, the cross face, fuck it up. Tryna cook it, nigga, that's an all base. You push it always, hitting plays are always. Giving out quarters like motherfucking arcade. Listen to your pockets, nigga, fuck what your heart say. Yeah, I keep that fire on my fucking dark days. Me and my pistol will never part ways. Me and my pistol will never part ways. I just stay down and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some real niggas around, you look out of place. Quarter brick right now and that's just on the face. Sell it all right now and all we gonna day. Good customer service, we don't make them wait. We constantly serving, big and him play. We constantly serving, big and him play.
Subscribe, follow all the channels. New artists out there, artists want to get your music played. Tap in, man.
Hey fam,
what's up, G?
Man, I'm gonna take that SD jump and make a skit out that bitch, bro. I'm gonna put every crackhead, famous crackheads, unknown crackheads, all that shit. When that nigga screaming crack, I'm gonna put all their faces on that bitch, bro.
Yo, we gonna definitely check that out. Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, that's I brought some lemon lily from that smoke shop earlier. Boy, that shit smoked so good, bro. I swear.
Okay.
I goddamn fell asleep in the building earlier, man, cleaning out the building.
Entrepreneur, you sleeping on the job, man?
Man, my wife came woke up and said, that's why goddamn I'm in here doing all the work. Your ass in here asleep.
You right, let me get a couple Z's, baby. Don't you?
Man, oh God, that shit put me on my ass. You heard? No Diddy.
Hey,
no Punisher.
How to? Oh, Diddy. We got the update on that, man. We got the. Hey, man. Oh shit, where's that at, man? You done brought that shit up, man. Yeah. Matter of fact, we're gonna get to this and then we're gonna come back with the Punisher. Wally the Sensei, Scandalous, featuring Yahya and Mark.
Has been in court for another emotional day of testimony, another interesting day of testimony, Lisa. And I think what's on our viewers' mind as they watch this trial unfold, first was Cassie Ventura, that was all last week, and Cassie's mom was on the stand today. Highly anticipated testimony. What did she say? Interesting stuff.
Richard, it was very interesting. It was a little bit of a surprise because everybody's still talking about Cassie's testimony from last week, but her mother, Regina Ventura, got on the witness stand today and was talking about how her daughter asked her for money for help because Diddy was threatening to expose her with these sex tapes of a freak off. And so Regina Ventura, the mother, what she did was she got a HELOC, a home equity line of credit on her home for $20,000 and gave that $20,000 to Diddy to try to keep him from releasing that video, that very disturbing video, I'm sure.
The viral 30-second pink salt trick that melts fat was actually featured on the Today Show. But for those who missed
of her daughter, and I think that was something that was just nobody expected that because people were like, wait a minute, she gave him $20,000, and the reason for it was all because she had cheated on him and he wanted his money that he claimed he had invested in her from, feeding her, paying her rent and all of these types of things. That was the number that he came up with. So that was pretty cruel.
The mom was fearing that he was going to release these sex tapes.
Yes, and that's her daughter. And, she was aware, obviously, of the situation. So there's questions about that. But it's just, when it's a mother, a parent's going to do anything for their kid.
Yeah, and I think she didn't get cross-examined either, right? So she just did her testimony and she was
and that was
she was
it.
on very short time.
Exactly.
On the stand. I want to just go to this male escort, the Punisher, as he's known. So he was the second to last witness to testify today. Interesting what he was talking about when he was when he said he first encountered them. He didn't really know that this was Diddy. He didn't know who Cassie Ventura was. But then all of a sudden he was all in after a little bit.
All in, Richard, and he was all in, and he was also really in some ways it seemed helping the defense, because he was talking about how much Cassie enjoyed the sex, that it seemed consensual to him. He even used the word, she gave me her consent. And then the prosecutor was like, how do you know that? And he said because of the way that she was moving, when they were intimate. But there was a lot to him, because he was he said he was in the business as a male entertainer, a stripper, for about 30 years, almost 30 years, and then also a sex worker. He didn't say that, but they would do private sessions like that. He said most of the times he was with Cassie. He didn't see Diddy or her inebriated or kind of like too high. He wasn't offered drugs. He said he was offered a drink, and he saw what he thought was marijuana there. But Richard, the real thing about him that was so fascinating was the longer that he talked, he was under cross-examination by Xavier Donaldson, one of the attorneys on Diddy's team, and he started to ask him about this, what's your business like? What are you doing, as a male entertainer? And he said mostly it's like bachelorette parties, we'll go and do things just to, super flirt. I'm going to keep it PG with the grandmothers and the mothers there, and the mother of the bride or whatever,
right,
to make it a fun evening. But he said some shocking things. He said he had about 8 to 15 encounters with Cassie and Diddy, having sex with Cassie, and that most of it, except for the last two times, was unprotected. There was no protection. So that was pretty interesting. And that he just painted more of a picture of it was a professional. He considers himself a professional, but that he was, that she seemed to totally be into it and enjoying it.
Yeah, he got paid.
He got
showed
paid.
up.
He got paid, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, except for the last time, which was the final time, and they didn't hire him again, he got $500, basically, like he said, a cancellation fee, because he had performance issues. And then he revealed, this led to a line of questioning about his journey. He said that he was going through this journey that many men go through, and that he was writing a book about it. And the name of the book, which we couldn't catch at first, and he was asked to repeat it a couple of times before people could really understand it. We're like, what's the name of that? And he goes, the name of the book is called In Search of Freezer Meat.
Oh.
And you connect the dots there. So it was, we thought it was going to be, I thought today, coming here, that was going to be pretty basic, but that just went, and there's a lot more to that.
Much more than basic. Another thing that stood out to me was, we talked about Combs' alleged drug use last week. He claims that he used drugs every day.
Right.
It was Cassie who said that he was overdosing. What else did he say about the drugs today?
David James, you mean?
That's crazy.
Yeah, David James was a personal assistant. He was very close to them. He portrayed a much more hectic picture than he did yesterday. And I think there was one thing that I wanted to point out that kind of escaped me, because it was towards the end of the day yesterday, but I think it was really significant, because I'm listening to the testimony, and I'm like, are they able to get what they need to prove these charges? Because they're very serious charges. And he said that one time at the Star Island, which was Diddy's Miami Beach compound, basically on Star Island there, he was standing on the dock because he was very involved. He was basically living there while he was working for Diddy, and that he was, talking with Cassie, and she just said, she goes, I had no idea how wild this whole world was, because now this was 2007 to 2009, so she'd been with Diddy for at least several years at this point. And he said, well, if you're unhappy, if you don't like it, why don't you leave? And she told him, I can't leave. He controls everything. He controls my career. He controls my finances. He controls my money. He controls everything. And she just told him, I can't leave, which was pretty sad. But they needed that testimony. The prosecution needed that testimony, and I think that was one of the real reasons that he was there. The drug use is going to keep coming up, and I think that we're going to be hearing a lot more about that, and I think that's going to be play a bigger role than we originally estimated.
Yeah, it seems so, because like you said, it keeps getting repeated. Speaking of that compound in Miami, so the final witness.
Friends laugh.
So they piling up the evidence more and more.
Oh yeah, I gotta most definitely check that shit out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Later on, for shit show. This nigga did it, boy. I can't wait. That's why I ain't really did a breakdown on this shit yet, cause
it's too much.
Yeah, it's too much, bro. It's too much. And every day something different. You know what I mean?
It's crazy. It's like bags of baby oil, lotion, and all ketamine and all this type of shit.
Ejaculating on niggas' nipples, all types of shit.
Wow. Oh, that nigga wildin'. That nigga was wildin' just like these niggas right here, man. These dudes that broke out, man. He said one of them is serious killer. The dude named Derek Gloves. We gonna get to the New Orleans jailbreak inside. It's an inside job, man. It's finally exposed, man. Let's get to it. Oh yeah! Shout out to 504 Street Stories and Gangsta News Network. Go over there, run them numbers up, like, comment, and subscribe. Bro, we have some great content.
To quote you here, that you observed those guys running out at 1 o'clock in the morning. What does it say for jailhouse safety and security when you see a jailbreak like that, but you fail to notify anyone, NOPD, the public, anyone?
We didn't say that.
Did he just put it
What
on
did you
the
say?
spot?
We observed on the video later this morning. We had to pull that
You
video.
said you observed at 1 a.m.
So let's be clear. I said what we observed on the video through investigation. So yes, when they looked at the video this morning after the staff realized they were gone, my investigators found that at 1 a.m. that's what happened.
Good evening. I'm Colonel Robert Hodges, Superintendent of Louisiana State Police.
That junk go have her looking suspect.
Today we gather to give an update on the 10 fugitives.
I wanted to stop and say thank you to the New Orleans Police Department, our unified command made up of the state police, of course, our federal partners, as they continue to work tirelessly on this manhunt to ensure that everyone is captured. And in the meantime, I want you to know that you are safe.
Shout out to them niggas.
Also, have you lost trust in your deputies because you believe this is an inside job?
Some of them. We have really hard-working deputies, but we're not going to tar and feather everybody with the same brush.
Who need to hear this? But them 11 boys that escaped out that prison, they did not go through no toilet. They must really think we dumb, slow, or crazy to believe that they went through that little bit asshole. And they must think we really throwed off, that they really stopped what they was doing before they escaped to, ooh, let's write this, y'all. You think if you about to escape, you about to pause to let me write something? Baby, come on now. It was an inside job, and they trying to cover it up with that.
I love them.
They trying to cover it up. It was an inside job. That's why on the videos you see them
they be like,
opening them
"Big."
doors and going through the back dock. Them boys know somebody in that prison, bitch, a worker. You know, one of them girls that worked there.
Cover up exposed.
Yo, this right here ain't no Netflix drama. This ain't Shawshank Redemption. This real life. Orleans Parish Jail, New Orleans, Chopper City. And what went down that night? Yeah, it flipped the whole city upside down. You got inmates who somehow vanished. No alarms, no lockdown, no nothing. Just abracadabra, poof, they gone. But when you start digging into the story, man, that whole escape, it don't add up. Not even close. Let's break this down piece by piece. Now peep this, I'm about to put y'all boys up on game. So here's what they told us. 10 men broke out of jail by going through a hole behind the toilet. Yeah, a hole. Said they took the toilet off the wall, squeezed through some metal balls and dipped. That's the headline they ran with. And if you don't know no better, you might buy it. But we ain't new to this. Let's look at what really went down. First off, how they even take that toilet off the wall. You ever been in the jail cell? That toilet ain't no basic bathroom setup. It's bolted, still, locked in place like Fort Knox. They talking like these dudes had a full Home Depot kit in there. Nah, ain't no inmate got access to tools like that, not even a damn screwdriver. So you asking me to believe these dudes locked down somehow get the gear to dismantle prison plumbing? Stop it. That toilet ain't moving unless somebody on the inside help. Somebody who got keys, somebody who got paid to wear a badge, flashlight, and stun gun. Next up, let's talk about them balls. Behind that toilet was a hole, sure, but there was still balls blocking it, and not just any balls, tight balls. Now look at the size of them inmates. They ain't no little dudes. Ain't no way they squeezing through that space. You could maybe fit an arm through, maybe, but a whole body and a full jumpsuit and shoes? Nah. Even if they stripped down to a drawstring boxes and greased up, they still wasn't slipping through that. The hole wasn't made for humans, period. So the question becomes, did they really go through that hole, or is that just the cover story? A clean escape like that should have left behind signs, shredded
Them niggas went
clothes,
clean
cuts,
off the dope,
blood, hell, even fingerprints or fabric. But guess what? There were none. You telling me all these grown men crawled through that tight ass hole behind bars and not one of them left?
Yeah, they ain't got no marks and nothing. Like them niggas just got let out the back.
Man, bro, it's like somebody just opened the door for the niggas and let them out.
Already, let them go. That's what happened.
Question becomes, did they really go through that hole, or is that just the cover story? A clean escape like that should have left behind signs, shredded clothes, cuts, blood, hell, even fingerprints or fabric. But guess what? There were none. You telling me all these grown men crawled through that tight ass hole behind bars and not one of them left nothing behind? Nah, something smell off, way off. Now here's the wildest part. These dudes was gone for 8 hours before anybody even noticed. Let that sink in. 8 whole hours in a jail with cameras, guards, hourly checks, security doors, and ain't nobody know they was gone. What was y'all doing? Catching Z's, watching TikTok videos? That ain't no coincidence. That's negligence, or worse, that's collaboration. And peep this, security footage shows all of them running out at the same time. Now hold up, if they really had to crawl through some tiny hole one by one, it would have took time, like minutes, not seconds. A real escape like that, you ain't all hopping out like it's a parade. It's slow, quiet, and calculated. But on the footage, they bolting out in unison, like they got the green light from somebody on the inside. Let's talk security cams. The ones watching that area, they wasn't even being manned. Nobody was watching, nobody alert. How convenient is that? Them cameras supposed to be the first line of defense. Instead, they was basically screensavers. If somebody turned a blind eye, they did it right when it counted. So what did Sheriff Susan Hudson say? She went on the news and blamed faulty locks, said the doors malfunctioned, and that's how they got out. Faulty locks? Come on now. Locks didn't dismount that toilet. Locks ain't squeeze grown men through metal bars. Locks ain't keep cameras unmanned for 8 straight hours. That's called deflection, and we see straight through it. Then came the heat. WDSU anchor Travis Mackle wasn't falling for the banana in the tailpipe. He aired out the timeline, exposed that Hudson knew way earlier than she claimed.
What does it say? And I mean this respectfully, but you said, and I'm going to quote you here, that you observed those guys running out at 1 o'clock in the morning. What does it say for jailhouse safety and security when you see a jailbreak like that, but you fail to notify anyone? NOPD, the public, anyone?
We didn't say that.
What did you say then?
Yeah. We observed on the video later this morning. We had to pull that video.
He said you observed at 1 a.m.
So let's be clear. I said what we observed on the video through investigation. So yes, when they looked at the video this morning after the staff realized they were gone, my investigators found that at 1 a.m. that's what happened.
He didn't alert NOPD right away. He didn't tell the public. She tried to run out the clock on the truth like she was up 10 points in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. And Mackle, he pulled her card, live, loud, and with receipts. That's when the city started paying attention. People asking questions. Why it takes so long to tell people? Why the lies? This wasn't no small time slip up. This was several inmates vanishing into thin air. If it ain't an inside job, it sure looked like one. Then came the political fallout. State Representative Amy Freeman stood up and said what everybody was thinking. She called for Sheriff Hudson's resignation, said this ain't just about the escape, it's about the whole system being broken.
Dental implants can make a life-changing difference in how you feel, how you eat, and even your day-to-day activities.
I think the sheriff has one job, and she's not doing that job very well. And I don't think she should bother the public with inappropriately doing a job, or her malfunction in the position is not acceptable.
A new call for accountability. State Rep Amy Freeman says Sheriff Susan Hudson should resign over the jailbreak. She claims the sheriff failed to fulfill her most fundamental responsibility of keeping inmates in custody. But Attorney General Liz Merrill says that her focus.
Facts. Look at that.
Especially about that time stamp. He on her ass about that. Some people broke out that night. She ain't tell them people about that shit till the next morning. She ain't report that shit till the next morning, fam.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Dog. Yeah.
She need to be fired. No passion.
She let them niggas out. She probably fucking wanna be fucking one.
She probably opened the door. Y'all ready?
Oh no.
Y'all ready?
It says not on a resignation, rather public safety being addressed.
The investigation is looking what happened before the inmates went over the wall. I don't think it's constructive to address it in that way. I think we need to be focused on what the task is in front of us.
Sheriff Hudson also responded saying that she is focused on finding the escaped inmates and securing the Orleans Justice Center. She says she has no plans to resign and will rather lead this office through its current crisis.
And she ain't wrong. How many more times this gotta happen before somebody gets held accountable? And if you think this was the first, think again. Back in 2009, the city had another escape. History repeating itself. Same problems, same excuses.
Not the first time the Orleans Parish Jail has been under fire for incidents involving its inmates. Back in 2009, Arthur Johnson escaped from the jail and was on the run for 3 weeks. Even recorded a video of himself.
Dumb as fuck.
Was he talking to the police right there? You see that? The nigga right there talking to the police.
Escaped from the jail and was on the run for 3 weeks. Even recorded a video of himself on Bourbon Street before being captured. Johnson was also involved in an incident in 2013 in which multiple videos of him and other inmates recorded inside the jail were released. The inmates could be seen using illegal drugs, brandishing a loaded gun, and using cell phones. No jail employees were fired or charged in that case.
This ain't no isolated incident.
Hey, with a loaded pistol, homie.
Louisiana. Them boys in Louisiana, boy, they different, boy.
Yeah.
Boy had a rack in the jail.
Yeah, didn't Mozzie go to one of those? I think he went to one of those lockups. He was supposed to go to Texas lockup.
Yeah, he went to Texas. He was locked up in Texas. He did a little time in Texas for shit show.
Yeah. I think they shipped him.
He did a little time down here too.
Yeah, he said they shipped him off to another jail where they had some inmates that got killed. That shit was on the news and everything.
Oh boy, them boys got them turned in that bitch.
Hey, what the score looking like, little Larry, man?
Fam, right now, can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me good?
Loud and clear.
Yeah.
Yep, sir. Fuck, man. OKC up 76. Minnesota down 66, man.
Oh, they down by 10.
Give it to him. OKC winning right now. It's the fourth quarter. 11 minutes, 10 minutes. Now 10 minutes.
Okay.
They got a little time to catch up.
Yeah, they do. They can do it. I don't think so, though. I don't think they're going to do it.
He going to be giving us the sports, man. Definitely.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I didn't mean to log out, but I'm back in. I'm tapped in. Ain't no tapping out.
We got this inside job with this New Orleans break-in, jailbreak.
Oh yeah, of course that shit was inside like a bitch, man.
No, for sure. Hey, bro. Hey, you already said it in the last podcast, dude. Bitch, you helped him. Oh God.
Oh, photo.
Open the door. Now
they talk about she need to resign and shit.
For real. Check this out. They got they found one of them. Like they arrested one of the employees. But before that, let's get to this. The dude they said who was the most.
They arrested one of the employees.
Yeah, that helped.
They got a fall guy.
Yeah. Well, we got
fall guy.
We got many bodies of Derek Gloves, the most dangerous escaped inmate from that jail, that penitentiary.
He's still running.
People to us.
He's still on the run, bro.
Oh,
They ain't caught him.
And now, I think 3 of them got caught. 6. Don't go running around here thinking y'all dog the bounty hunter, you heard me, and trying to run up on one of them dudes. You understand? Or up your gun on one of them. Later on, citizens arrest. And the dude
you better not
run straight at your ass with an eye full of kill.
In the making, a man accused of killing 4 people, 2 on Mardi Gras Day back in 2018.
All I could think of is getting her over here in safety. You know, this is ridiculous. People are supposed to have a good time, not going and killing each other.
Eric Groves is a heinous criminal who ran terror down in the lower 9th Ward for well over a decade.
What are you thinking of? Do you think about the children and expected mothers with babies that you could have killed? Why are you doing this to these people, to us? We never asked for it. You know, get help, whatever's going on. Handle it a different way. Don't kill each other.
Groves pled guilty to 2 counts of manslaughter and 2 counts of second-degree murder.
Are you looking to sell your house but don't want to pay expensive real estate commissions and deal with all the hassles?
I'm back with another video. Welcome to New Orleans, where the brass band hit the streets, but them choppers hit even harder. It's the Big Easy, but ain't nothing easy about surviving in the inno. Under all no Mardi Gras masks and crawfish balls lies a war zone, a city with a heartbeat that skipped one, where every block got a name, every corner got a code, and every youngin' chasing respect or revenge. And in the heart of that was one name that rang out heavy, Derek Groves, aka Woo. He ain't just no hood myth or some name on the news. Nah, Woo was a storm, haunting them same streets that raised soldiers and took them. He came up round dope boys, stick-up kids, murder charges, and police task forces breathing down his neck. And still he rose, violent, loud, untouchable. Woo was born into the heat, grew up where the only job that paid was hustling, school, and that was just something to walk past on the way to the trap. Woo learned fast, keep your mouth shut, stay 10 toes down, and never let no man disrespect you on these streets. His name started ringing at a young age. First for petty shit, jacking bikes, flipping nicks, pressing other little crews, but it ain't take long for the stakes to rise. By the time he hit 16, they say Woo was already carrying a stick and moving packs like a grown man. He wasn't just in the streets, he was the streets. And the feds, oh, they was watching, cause they knew Woo wasn't no average corner boy. He was organized, dangerous, connected, and worst of all, he ain't feared nothing. 2016, a body dropped, then another. People ain't really talk, but the whispers all said the same thing. That was that boy Woo. Detectives started stacking cases. Homicide units looking for links, but in the hood, he ain't need no paperwork. Everybody knew Woo was moving militant. By the time the calendar flipped to 2018, it was already too late. Woo's name was cemented in the streets and his hands was tied to blood, allegedly. Multiple murders, firearms, drug runs, and that Mardi Gras shooting, that one made national headlines.
Hi, I'm Jessica Cartalia. Police in New Orleans are investigating several shootings that happened during the city's Mardi Gras celebrations. The first 2 shootings happened in the afternoon when fights broke out near the traditional parade route. 2 more shootings were reported over the course of the day across the city. 3 people in total were killed, 5 more were injured.
But we gonna get to that, cause see, Woo's story, it ain't just about one shooting. It's about how a kid from the trenches went from pushing grams to pushing bodies in the dirt, and how the feds finally caught up, but only after the damage was already done. 2017, the feds started moving quiet, but heavy. See, Woo wasn't just on NOPD's radar no more. Nah, now it was the DEA, ATF, and even Homeland Security. Yeah, it was like that, cause they knew he wasn't just out here hustling. He was allegedly moving work across lines that ran up and down the Gulf. They got eyes on trap spots, wires on phones. They flipping Woo's little homies one by one, trying to find a crack in the armor. But Woo, he was playing chess, kept his circle tight, spoken codes, changed phones like outfit. To them alphabet boys, he was a ghost. But ghosts leave trails, and Woo's trail was bodies, burners, and work. 2018, first official Fed hits come down. Federal agents indict Woo on firearm charges. They say he got caught possessing multiple guns while already being a convicted felon, including a 45 with the serial filed off, a Draco pistol, and an extended Glock with a switch. But here's the twist. Them guns, they tied to unsolved murders. So while the charges on paper said firearm possession, behind the scenes, they were stacking the puzzle. The feds ain't moving unless they got motive. And with Wu, every weapon came with whispers, retaliation hits, ambushes, turf walls, all of it allegedly though. But the streets ain't need no indictment to know what time it was. Wu was out here, but not free. Indictments were dropping like mixtapes. Wu just moved slicker. Later that same year, boom, new charges. This time, narcotics trafficking. They say Wu was pushing more than just local weight. We talking multi-state operations heavy on pills, lean, coke, and weed. Federal paperwork called it a coordinated distribution network with ties to violent crews stretching from New Orleans to Atlanta and all the way to Houston. Phones got tapped, trap houses got raided, GPS trackers got slapped on calls. They building a case with layers stacking. Every text, every dollar, every burner phone Wu ever touched. Still nothing stuck heavy yet. Wu was moving smart, only dealt direct, never hand to hand, always behind layers of fall guys. But fall guys talk, and eventually so did the walls around him. Then came the one that made Wu infamous, the 2018 Mardi Gras mass shooting, February the 13th. Streets was packed, floats rolling, brass bands playing, tourists everywhere. Then out of nowhere, gunfire erupt. Multiple shooters, over 20 rounds fired. Chaos.
That's crazy. This nigga's a maniac, psychopath. Well, that's one of the escapees. That's some wild shit. So this is a employee maintenance worker that they caught, I guess. Part of this jailbreak.
At the New Orleans jail is now arrested, accused of helping 10 inmates escape last week. Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrill announcing that 33-year-old Sterling Williams was booked into jail this morning. Officials say Williams admitted he turned off the water to the cell where the inmates escaped from after he told investigators one inmate threatened to shank him if he didn't.
10 violent offenders don't make their way into a pod made for two and make good their escape through concrete, rebar, and barbed wire without there being some sort of inside assistance.
Investigators say the inmates ripped the toilet off the hinges to crawl through a wall. Williams now facing 10 counts of principal to simple escape and 1 count of malfeasance in office. 10 inmates escaped around 1 a.m. Friday. Officials say a jail staffer assigned to the area where the inmates escaped from was grabbing food when the inmates crawled through that hole behind the toilet. Police say one of them, 21-year-old Gary C. Price, was taken back into custody last night. His capture seen here on this home security video. You can see Price coming out of the house with his hands raised, a SWAT team in the driveway with guns drawn. The chief of police telling ABC News
He went straight home. That nigga went straight to his house.
This nigga, bro.
That nigga went straight to his house. He came out with clothes on there.
Stupid ass nigga went right to his house and they. Where his mama live, man? Check on his mama, and that's probably where he at.
Went to his house.
That nigga, they caught him right in front.
Stacks, what's up, dog? Man,
Nutta, hey fam, this is the dumbest nigga alive. Oh,
man, I gotta go get
some seen here chicken, on this home security video. You can see Price coming.
What the fuck was he thinking, fam?
He wasn't.
This nigga ain't got nowhere else to go.
That didn't look like a bando. It could be a bando, but that's somebody's house.
Coming out of the house with his hands raised, a SWAT team in the driveway with guns drawn. The chief of police telling ABC News they believe some of the remaining fugitives are still in New Orleans.
Some of them have murder backgrounds, and so all of them are considered very dangerous and probably potentially armed at this time.
No, they aren't.
In America's prisons and jails tonight, -6, who are still on the run after busting out of a New Orleans jail on Friday.
They were among 10 who escaped. The 4 others have been captured. Now a maintenance worker at the jail has been arrested for allegedly helping with the breakout.
3 other employees of the sheriff's department have been suspended. One of the fugitives is a convicted murderer. 3 others are charged with murder, so they are all considered dangerous.
Katie Weiss is a CBS News correspondent in New Orleans. And Katie, what is the latest on the manhunt and the investigation tonight?
Good evening. We're learning more about the maintenance worker who allegedly helped the inmates escape. He confessed to police how and why he did it. More than 200 police officers are hunting for the 6 prisoners still roaming free. Here's what we know about their escape. It started after midnight early Friday morning. Investigators say 33-year-old Sterling Williams, a maintenance worker at the Orleans Parish Prison, turned off the water to the cell. The prisoners, using a tool, then removed a toilet and sawed through steel bars to break out. Williams was arrested and charged with helping the inmates escape. According to an arrest affidavit, inmate Antoine Massey threatened to shank Williams if he did not help. Massey previously escaped from another Louisiana detention center in 2019. At 1:01 a.m., surveillance video shows 10 inmates running away and scaling a prison wall before crossing a busy highway. It took more than 7 hours before they were discovered missing during a routine head count. 2 hours later, law enforcement notified the public. Louisiana Attorney General Liz MR.ILL.
I think they've had the capacity to leave the city. Just the time involved with them being out gives them the capacity to leave. Now, the reality of that is they have to get resources to be able to leave.
Within hours, police were able to pick up Kendall Miles. He and another inmate were spotted by facial recognition cameras, walking down none other than Bourbon Street. The other remains at large. Are you fearful for your safety as a result of the...
No plan, no getaway car, no. Hey, no stash house. Where we gonna go?
Niggas ain't have no bitches they was talking to.
No, yeah, none of that to talk. Hey, man, come pick me up. I need you to get me out of the state. No.
That's crazy.
This is
dumbest
of dumbest.
Dumbest of dumbest, bro. Now the dude, what's his name? Daryl, that guy.
Yeah, Daryl.
I better catch him because I think he looking for the witnesses.
Yeah, that's boy.
He
Them
ain't got nothing to
motherfuckers
lose,
about to
bro.
skip town to them motherfuckers.
He ain't
Them
got nothing to
motherfuckers
lose.
about to skip town till he get caught, bro.
Yeah, they let the victims of these murderers, unalivers, let them know. So yeah, man, you never know their intentions. You know, everybody walking around, the ones that's left.
Be back, boy.
These people being back on the streets.
I'm not fearful for my safety. I am concerned about the safety of all of these individuals who have a direct relationship with these individuals' cases.
See, I just play this. This is live reaction. She said the same thing. She not afraid. You know what I'm saying? She's not worried. I live in the hills. They coming for ones that had you got me up in here. I'm coming for
Hey, Brick, chill out,
Katie, I just don't get how that many humans can run out of jail and not be noticed for 7 hours.
It is quite remarkable. There were many infrastructure failures here at this facility in New Orleans. But at the end of the day, investigators say this was an inside job. There's no doubt about that. So far, 3 staff members here have been suspended, and we're told that more charges, criminal charges, could be coming.
All right, Katie Weiss from New Orleans, thank you.
Yes.
niggas losing their jobs. Is it worth it? Let's get into the man. This is Discretion TV. Man. Let's get into this. Reggie White Jr. unalived my whole family and my mama's. The dog had nothing to do with Tupac's death.
He did not have anything to do with it. I can't say that. But
I know my boy Larry is waiting on this one. Yeah, man. So it's this.
come on, man, come on.
Tupac channel host Valentino. This is SB the Ghost. LOX, keep shining and grinding, brothers. Do what you do.
What we're talking about, but sometimes you find out things later on that is so bad to you, it just makes your blood boil. I found out recently that allegedly one of my attorneys, David Kenner, was involved in the assassination of Tupac and me getting shot, and witnesses, but that's another story.
Or stuff like that. I don't believe. I would bet my life that Snoop didn't have anything to do with the murder of Tupac, or even known that that was going to go down. But I don't believe Suge Knight did as well. I will say the same thing about him concerning that. But and like I said, I would bet my whole life, my whole family to be wiped out. But my mama, my daddy, my kids, me, everybody to die right now if Reggie Wright Jr. had anything to do with the murder of Tupac. And I would say that. But hey.
Janet! When's the last?
To say he did.
My nigga Push in the building. I don't know how long he been standing in the hallway.
Snoop Push.
Did you get you a beverage?
Push, what's happening? Push,
Man, that nigga had me standing in the hallway. I had a hall pass and every goddamn thing.
I know, man. My bad. Did you?
I started eating lunch and shit.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it was a vending machine.
I went and had lunch. I was like, damn, nigga. No class.
Oh, shit. Ah, man. So I know you want to make a comment on those escapees, man. They said it was an inside job.
That dude was stupid. Talking about they threatened him. Nigga, go home. How about they threaten you?
Push.
You know, chill and smoke.
God is good, fam.
Hey, so Reggie White Jr. said, kill my whole family and my mama. Snoop had nothing to do with it. Snoop had nothing to do with it. But you know, Keith D claims that Reggie had something to do with it. Let's get to that, man.
Did not have anything to do with it. I can't say that. But I can say I believe. And I don't believe that Snoop has it. And so that's why I defend Snoop the way I do.
Clip of him too.
Oh, okay.
Gene Deal telling Reggie he going to jail.
Regarding the murder of Tupac.
Just getting everything ready. Went to the store, started getting stuff ready. I heard a horn, bang, 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 honking in front of my house. So I looked out the house. Excuse me, y'all. I looked out the house and Snoop was outside in a white motherfucking Rolls Royce with the peanut butter inside. It was clean with the top down. And the fight was coming on. He came to fuck with me for the fight instead of going to Vegas.
So he never went to Vegas?
He never went to Vegas. He didn't go off top. So we watched the fight. We doing everything, watching the fight, having a good time. We was hanging out, some females and shit around. They was hanging out, everybody chilling and just having a good time, and then he got just like a gang of homies, gang of homegirls, and then it's like, then he had the next tail back there. Remember the motherfucker?
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of next tail he had, but he had the motherfucker could go that whatever it was hitting him all the way from what was going on from Vegas. So they was like, we could hear the shit, and then he started getting calls and shit, and they was telling him that Tupac got shot and da-da-da-da-da. So Snoop, I kicked everybody out. Get the fuck out of here, everybody. Get out of here. And he took off. That's when he went to Vegas to go see him, to get out there to see what was going on. And that's when he went out there when he went to the hospital. But if I wouldn't have talked to him and got him to come over to my house, he probably would have been right there in the car with them.
Wow.
Yeah, and been shot too as well.
Damn.
But I talked to him. I talked to him and I didn't think he was gonna come, but he came. Surprised the shit out.
He can do something. So that means the world to me.
On the album, you talk about one of your biggest regrets was not squashing out things with Pop.
Yeah.
That still sits with you to this day?
It do.
I'm back.
It do, because he was really my friend. And, you guys, sometimes motherfuckers be talking like they don't really know, but that was my friend, and he was, like, dear to me.
Hey, fam.
And anytime you got a relationship with somebody and it's like, it's working, it's going good, and then y'all get an argument, then the nigga die.
You hear me?
Like,
yeah.
Come on, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
what I was wrong.
Hey, after you do this, go to my breakdown video. The jump with they got Deshaun Kingston been arrested. And go to the timestamp 1926.
Okay. Pulling it up right now. You said Kingston?
Yeah, you know the breakdown video is it said the breakdown more been added to the most
Sean
recent
Kingston.
case. Sean Kingston been arrested.
It's Sean with a S-E-A-N. Sean, S-E-A-N. Kingston.
Nigga, I know it's stuff. Sean Kingston.
It's the third breakdown I did.
Hey, just because it's different ways. Sometimes people spell it with an S-H.
SH. What
You heard me?
What time stamp?
It's go to 19. Hold on. I think 1926.
1926.
Hold on. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And we click that.
Matter of fact, it started at 1913.
Tupac cover. Please, it's free on Tubi, y'all. It's free. You should have Tubi. Download Tubi to your.
What y'all think? Y'all think Reggie took it too far? You know what I mean?
Hey y'all out here checking out the homie breakdowns.
If you want to start from when Reggie started talking, hold on. It's
Alright.
I don't mind. It gives me content to talk about and to laugh at y'all when all my shit come out the truth. But people.
What number?
907.
I don't want to hear that for that long.
Alright, for sure. Yeah, start right there then.
I'll tell y'all in the comment section. People that really knows been like, what are you talking about? Reggie did initially say keep your D and M. But then he came back and said it was C Gutter. But hey, all we here this is to show y'all some titles and to show y'all how people be saying shit. And then y'all put it there and be like, damn, that nigga did say that. That nigga.
I think, I think Reggie is holding on. That COVID really got him because I think he caught COVID like a few times.
Yeah, Reggie is fucked up.
I think if
fuck Reggie. Fuck you, Reggie. This slow, stupid ass. He probably don't even remember himself telling, man. Fuck that nigga Reggie, bro.
That's cool, Larry.
Oh shit. I'm thinking like, man, if he get caught, he gets sought out to be part of this. Oh shit. It'll be sad. It'll be crazy. They say, oh yeah, we bringing you into court and you fall out. That was fucked up. We don't push that.
Nah, that nigga Gene Deal gonna go crazy on that nigga.
My nigga said, he said F Reggie.
Look at him. Just look at him sitting there, bro. I can't trust that nigga, man. Fuck no.
We gotta put this up.
He said, fuck Reggie, man. I can't trust a nigga named Reggie. Fuck no.
I don't goddamn trust Reggie either, bro.
Nigga don't smoke Reggie.
Nigga did say that. That did come true.
What y'all think? Y'all think Reggie took it too far?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah. Reggie took it the furthest, man. Fuck that nigga, bro.
Hit the comments, man. Let me know. Let's go.
Give y'all 100 examples of that.
Yo, Big Nutta, the music.
Happy April Fool's Day. Peace bomb first.
Tupac cover. Please, it's free on Tubi, y'all. It's free. You should have Tubi. Download Tubi to your cell phone. Watch that Tupac cover up, and you're gonna see the truth. You're going to see the truth. You got FBI agents, you got detectives, you got reporters, you got people who knew Pac close, people that was with Pac. Tell you how he really felt about Reggie. Tell you what he thought. You hear Reggie with his dumb ass. They got Reggie. You going to jail, boy. If you don't.
Hey, I gotta make a little meme out that, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, bro.
Reggie
That's
with his dumb ass.
Fam and Nutta. Fam, Nutta and Push. That's why I said it. Fam, Nutta and Push. Fuck whoever, bro. He died broke. That nigga anybody around, bro. Fuck them all. Except Tretch. Like Tretch, he was a cool nigga. Tretch was a cool nigga. Tretch the rapper, he was a cool nigga. But anybody else, bro, fuck them, bro. Nah, bro. Did nobody want to put their life on the line with Pac? With Pac? No. Nigga, fuck that nigga, bro. I'm not dying with that nigga. That nigga Pac finna die. Shit, hell no.
Right. No, nobody. Well, I mean, his cousin ain't got rid of him. Gaddafi.
Yep, Gaddafi.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that Gaddafi.
They got Reggie. You going to jail, boy. If you don't tell you what he thought. You hear Reggie with his dumb ass. They got Reggie. You going to jail, boy.
Got you.
If you don't.
Hey, I gotta make a little meme out that, bro. That's crazy. That nigga face.
He said you going to jail, boy.
That's crazy.
You going to jail, boy.
Yeah, he not lying. He not lying. He not lying.
If you don't
bro.
die in the next 5 years, cause you're dead, you just ain't haven't laid down yet.
Oh, snap. Phone now. Hey, fam, you just said.
Look at you. Look at you, Reggie. I'm older than you. I'm older than you, Reggie.
And even know that. Jane said, Reggie, I'm older than you, nigga.
That nigga remind me of that old school show, ill.
I'm out here.
Just smoke crack, don't you?
Just smoke crack. Oh, shit.
Wait,
just jump off the roof.
What you saying? Hold on. Big homie, Push. What you think? Push, what you thinking, Push?
Oh, shit. I forgot the name of that movie with the Joe Clark with the bat, ill.
You talking about Lean on Me?
Lean on Me. That nigga said, nigga,
yeah.
You smoke crack, don't you? That's how that nigga sound.
Smoke crack.
Look at you, Reggie. Look at you. You're Reggie like weed. You're just Reggie.
Yo, fuck his check. Yeah, fuck you talking about? Go to his motherfucking check, ho. Fuck you talking about? He's really a good guy. Man, shut your goofy ass up. We don't fuck with blood. We ain't never fuck with blood. Blood is a weirdo.
Let's go.
Weirdo. And y'all weirdos is fucking with.
Oh my God.
And this nigga smoke crack.
Look. What I say?
Smoke crack, don't
What
you?
I say? You smoke crack, don't you?
What the fuck we doing?
Made him jump off the roof, bro. You never made a little nigga jump off the roof.
I told you, nigga. You smoke crack, don't you?
Ain't no Push, you wrong. I'm saying it out loud. Push, you wrong, nigga.
You smoke crack, don't you? Play that again, bro. You
Push going to hell.
You gotta give me my.
Push, you going to hell, bro.
Motherfucking crack. Nigga, what?
Smoke crack, don't you?
Hey. Bro,
I told you
hey, no, they was on the edge of the roof of the high school, bro. He took that nigga to the roof of the high school, bro.
That didn't jump, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
You motherfucker don't mind with this nigga.
Oh my god.
He said, jump, nigga.
You can't make this shit up.
Oh.
Hey, let's go, fam.
Hey,
I'm gonna log off, man. I'm logging off, man. I'm gonna log off, man.
You might be a crackhead too. Nigga. You might be a crackhead too.
Hey, no, you can though, man. You brought this content to me, man.
Hey, bro, I'm sober. This just sobered me down, bro. Like,
Yo, that nigga nutty. You brought this to me, man.
Crack. That nigga said, "We don't fuck with blood. Blood a crackhead." Nigga smoke crack.
Right. Just to be able to get that follow up, because that's how we was. We would always follow up or either have some sort of, connection. And I didn't get that. And then there was a lot of turmoil, and then the death row niggas was hating on me and this and that. So it kind of like pushed the spirit in a different way. But the beautiful part was his mother was still here. And I got a chance to hug her and talk to her and get, the approval from her, which was his spirit, because he was always connected to her. So that gave me half clarity on where I was with him.
Protecting this young man. It's heartbreaking they keep dragging in my name. I didn't have anything to do with that. One of the worst days of my life when I heard
I heard a horn, ding, 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 honking in front of my house. I looked out the house and Snoop was outside in a white motherfucking Rolls Royce. Then he had this the next tail back there. Remember the motherfucker? Yeah. He had the motherfucker could go that whatever it was hitting him all the way from what was going on from Vegas. And then he started getting calls and shit, and they was telling him that Tupac got shot and da-da-da-da.
The only way you would have a radio, if you was at the fight with us and you had a security detail. I'm not having a security detail. Tyson! What are you doing with the radio?
And him, they got into it. And he said something to Corrupt, and Corrupt said something to him, and he looked at me and was like, nigga, this nigga ain't supposed to be talking to me, and I forgot all about the rules and shit. So then now him and Corrupt getting into it serious, like getting really into it.
Did they fight?
No, they got really into it, right? So then the nigga told Corrupt, he looked at me, he told Corrupt, he said, nigga, you ain't even on my level. I had him.
Hey, what you heard what Warren G said? What color car he said that Snoop was in? White Rose, right?
Rolls Royce.
They say it was a white Cadillac that the four dudes was in. I don't know if that's what the street is trying to say with the video. But they said it was a white Cadillac, but what if it was a white Rolls Royce?
Well, at least they got the color right.
Right.
The motherfucking outlaws.
Just how he put it, that's
The only way you would have a radio, if you
on where I was with him.
Protecting this young man. It's heartbreaking they keep dragging in my name. I didn't have anything to do with that. One of the worst days of my life when I heard
I heard a horn, ding, 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 honking in front of my house. I looked out the house and Snoop was outside in a white motherfucking Rolls Royce. Then he had this the next tail back there. Remember the motherfucker? Yeah. He had the motherfucker could go that whatever it was hitting him all the way from what was going on from Vegas. And then he started getting calls and shit, and they was telling him that Tupac got shot and da-da-da-da.
The only way you would have a radio, if you was at the fight with us and you had a security detail. I'm not having a security detail. Tyson! What are you doing with the radio?
And him, they got into it. And he said something to Corrupt, and Corrupt said something to him, and he looked at me and was like, nigga, this nigga ain't supposed to be talking to me, and I forgot all about the rules and shit. So then now him and Corrupt getting into it serious, like getting really into it.
Did they fight?
No, they got really into it, right? So then the nigga told Corrupt, he looked at me, he told Corrupt, he said, nigga, you ain't even on my level. I had a motherfucking outlaw fuck you up. And then Nate Dogg stepped up and said, what the fuck we supposed to do when that's happening? And then Dad stepped up. And then it looked like it was finna go down. And then MC Hammer stepped in and Suge stepped in, and they put water on the fire, and it fizzled down.
Where were you when you heard Tupac had got shot? When we was in the studio, Nate Dogg had called us. He was like, man, it got shot.
Hot 97. Man, I'm cool with Puffy and Biggie. This, that, and this, and the third, and Pop. You know, this.
Monday CRM has the best AI features in the game.
Especially in sales.
Hands down.
So for me,
you and your boy? And it was real bad after that. That's right before Pac got hit.
That was that sparked the infamous plane incident, right? Where Snoop was on the plane and didn't know if they were gonna jump him or whatever.
Oh, they knew that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish Snoop would have came home touched. It would have been bad.
So what happened? Tell us to the situation. A lot of people might not know. Snoop and Pac won the plane.
Don't corrupt right here. Why I gotta tell the story?
You mentioned it. So now what happened on the plane? They were on the plane going back to LA?
Yeah, they was on the plane. Well, first of all, Pac and Suge ain't talked to him the whole ride to the plane. Then when they got on the plane, you know, Suge and them some big niggas, man. So, you want to be careful with him. So, Snoop just sat in the cut. He said what's up to Pac at first, and Pac looked at him like, man, get out of my face. So Snoop knew what it was, and he's like, I just want to land. Once I land, I'm going to get with the homies, and I'm cool. Until then, man, I'm just posting in the back.
That's a long-ass flight.
A long-ass flight.
Woo, especially around
that flight.
with these Grizzlies. I mean, Suge is a ticking time bomb, and Tupac he's a beast. Tupac could get up and punch a nigga quick. Like fast, man. Bang!
Why did Snoop even get on the plane?
What other way was he getting out?
The next plane.
Oh, no.
Oh, he was a superstar, then he couldn't get on the regular.
Like Death Row popped. Death Row was like a gang. Came with Snoop, came with Suge and Tupac. You leaving with Suge and Tupac.
Yeah.
Kim Porter said Snoop knew. He had spermacol on his back, and he knew.
This nigga put.
Hey, bro, that's what she said. That nigga had spermacol on his back, and he knew.
He knew. That was in the book. Y'all gotta go back some episodes for that one.
Okay, now you tried to catch another flight, so man, you done. You know what I'm saying? It's a respect thing, and you had to ride it out. So you know what I'm saying? You had to ride it out. Snoop rode it out. Got back with us, and that's when that fight was cracking. Championship fight. Like we going out there to Las Vegas, and Dog said we're not. And the main thing about the difference between Dog Pound and Death Row is we Crips and their Bloods. So there was sooner or later going to be that friction. Sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? We live different lives. You know what I'm saying? And we rode it out as far as we could. That's what made us historical, to be able to show some unification between the Bloods and the Crips, and show how we can win together, make money, feed families together. It ain't just drama and just shoot 'em up, bang bang, and just Bloods and Crips killing each other. Right. Like we put our heads together, we can do something with ourselves.
I always felt like that was such a great example for the West Coast, the fact that y'all worked together, Bloods and Crips, but it didn't last long at all. That for a run was like, what, 3-4 years? 5 maybe?
A great 3, 4, 5 years.
Amazing.
It was a strong.
Oh boy, was it.
Everybody got a Pac story. Everybody got a Pac story. What's yours?
Oh man, I have so many.
That was a good one.
I remember.
We haven't heard already.
I remember when he first got home, Dad called me and said Pac's home. And I was like, oh, he is. And this is what lets me know the influence of New York, because he came, when I went to the studio to see him, first thing he said when he saw me was corrupt. And he just said, New York, New York. Man, that saved my life in the joint. He said, that's all I would listen to was New York, New York. Forget these people. I was like, oh man, okay, all right. So he said that was his inspiration, the fire. He was so mad. Then right after that, I told him, Pac, I'm rolling with you. Treat me like I'm one of your outlaws. You know what I'm saying? If there's any time you see me out of pocket, let me know. Tap me on that shoulder. Tell me to chill. I listen to you like that. He said, I got you. And we go to Cabo, and I was out of pocket, beating my Hennessy bottle on the table because it was the Danny Boy video shoot, I think it was, and we really didn't like that Danny Boy at that time. We was about Nate Dogg. Danny Boy was a singer. That's who was on I Ain't Mad At You. And he said, yeah, stop beating on he told me to stop hitting my Hennessy bottle on the chair. I'm like, who you talking to? You know what I'm saying? You new around here, man. Don't talk to me. Of course I was hammered. Oh man, he got so mad.
I heard about that.
I'll take you upstairs right now, whoop your ass, and bring you back downstairs and we smoke a blunt. I said, oh man, this boy's nuts. Nate come over. I don't know why people think people gonna fight and still be friends. Here come Daz. I'll fight you now. Come on over here. Come on over here, cuz. Pac said, oh man, I can't go nowhere without my outlaw. And he just stopped off. I said, oh my God, I can't lie though, my heart was really racing. Because he's a wild cat.
You didn't really want to fight him.
I mean, I don't really want to fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get down. You got to get down. You know what I'm saying? But he's a wild cat.
Y'all got cool after that though.
No, he died after that.
Oh, yeah,
no,
damn.
Yeah, he died after that. You know what I'm saying?
So he died with the beef with the whole dog pound then. Him and Snoop still had a dog issue.
Him and Snoop.
With Unrivaled, right? Want to just hear what your experience was and what you thought that it would be going into it, and what your point of view on it.
Snoop went to see him at the hospital when he was down. I think he was able to look at Snoop. Snoop was able to say something to him before he passed away. But yeah, right after Cabo came the New York trip. After the New York trip came Vegas.
Damn.
Right. That's why you gotta be careful, man. You never know what tomorrow can bring. People be here and then they be gone.
We drive to Vegas to see Pac. We go to Suge House first, so we haven't even seen Pac. We just talking to Suge, and he got the head wrapped up, and he telling us what happened, and Pac gonna be alright. He gonna pull through. He got shot 9 times before. He gonna be alright. And they hit me in the head, and so we feeling like it's gonna be alright until we go to the hospital and see that it ain't alright. He got tubes in him, and it's like when I walked in, I could just feel like he wasn't even there, and I fainted. Then his mother, got me up and walked me in the bathroom and had a conversation with me about being strong. She was like, "My baby ain't never seen you weak. I don't want you to be weak in front of him. You go in the bathroom and fix yourself up, and you go back in here and you talk to him and you tell him how you feel. My baby loves you." Because she knew it was a little tension, but she knew how much we loved each other, so she gave us a moment for me to say some things to him as far as how much I love him. But I knew that was gonna be my last time speaking with him. A private.
To someone else, Reggie Wright Jr., a former cop and security guard.
Boy, Sheik Luch, LOX, D Block, Silverback Gorilla up in here, man. Streaming over 1 million viewers and listeners and all that. Indiscretion TV, Valentino, #1, Tupac channel, streaming over 2 million viewers and listeners, man. That's crazy. Y'all rocking on.
Your key witness orchestrated this. They top witness is the lead suspect.
The defense pointing to someone else, Reggie Wright Jr., a former cop and security guard for record mogul Suge Knight.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Next question. Did with all the lost files coming up, detectives feeling like they want to go on retirement because of this and all that, people say conspiracy theory, it's because of him talking. They said he wanted to be part of a certain elite group of people. Then he felt like the lifestyle that they was doing, they were trying to take his soul, and he wanted his soul back. So people felt like he had to go because he knew a little bit too much. Do you feel that Suge Knight set him up?
That's a really good question. It's a very interesting question. Also, I'm gonna put it to you like this.
Put it to me.
I listen really careful to this. I make no.
Hello?
Okay, here you go. In 1996, the way I felt and what I thought about that whole thing with Suge Knight and the whole situation concerning Tupac and Suge Knight was completely different, because I couldn't understand how anyone would sit in a car with someone that they would put a hit on and trust that they wouldn't get shot when bullets was flying all through their car. I said it in Before I Wake, which plays on Fuse TV, and I said it in Got Your Back. You can find it at www.frank-alexander.com or amazon.com.
So is that a yes or a no?
Now, no, this you got to hear this. The thing about that is that was 1996. In 2001, Rolling Stone magazine came out with the Rampart investigation through LAPD. And when that came out, I read that article. I have that article. The whole Rolling Stone magazine was about this crooked LAPD cop story of how Bigg got killed and how Pac got killed. And then it named one of the bodyguards who was with me, that was my relief bodyguard for Tupac, named Kevin Hackey. And I can say this because his name is out there like that. And we did a documentary, and he came out and said that he was an FBI informant, and he was there to infiltrate death row for drug racketeering. Now, all along, when we were working together, I never knew that. No one never knew that. But the Rolling Stone magazine announced it. So Kevin sued him over it because they exposed him. All right?
Oh.
So after I read that article, and then I started seeing all these LAPD cops that was from the magazine, they had them in there, pictures of them dressed in red suits, then I started thinking differently. All right? Then I started seeing different things.
Man, that's why it makes sense about the whole CS2 back. They having those undercovers, infiltrating Death Row because they were trying to see if they was investigating Shug for drug trafficking. That movie that they put out. Hi. What's up? That movie that they put out, The Unsolved, and y'all remember what CS2 Bat said that they portrayed him in the movie and he got pulled over thinking that he had drugs.
Yeah, the truck driver nigga.
Right. Dude, Kevin Hackey was undercover. All in now.
About how a different theory and a different conspiracy could have happened. Who am I going to trust to sit next?
He about to say something that made a lot of sense, and I know Larry going hard on the whole cat.
Ooh, you big homie, you motherfucker! I'm ready to go. I'm just listening. I'm ready to go.
Next to me, or trust to fire into my car if I would have set it up, would be another police officer, someone that is well trained with using a weapon. I have 2 documentaries that go into that. There's Tupac Assassination, Conspiracy, Revenge, and Reckoning. And I talk about those theories, and I talk about that. And my whole thought process completely changed from 1996 to 2001 after I read that article. Then I started digging and looking for dirt. When I started kicking rocks and rocks started turning over, my partner and I, we started finding dirt. And then other things started coming up. So my whole theory on Tupac's murder did a 360.
So let me ask you
absolutely, to answer your question, absolutely. Somebody set him up. Now, the conclusion recently, within the last week or two, the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the FBI released a 349-page document saying that in their findings that Suge Knight and Reggie Wright orchestrated and put a hit on both of them, Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac Shakur. That was the FBI's findings after they released their findings and decided to close the case on that murder investigation for them too. Now that's what they wanted to do. The FBI did that. And the only reason why they can't bring anyone to trial.
Hey, breaking news, fam.
Uh oh.
I don't know.
You hear me?
More 3 sector shit. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
More 3 sector shit. More 3 baby mama. I got arrested. I don't know if it's true.
Oh shit.
Long live Mo 3, bro. Long live Mo 3.
No.
They got a news report, or it's just a rumor?
Yeah, somebody just inboxed me.
Okay.
Said, goddamn, it's out there that Ashley got arrested. And I was like, what Ashley? They were like, Mo 3 baby mama.
For what?
I don't know. You know, goddamn, I'm in the sector where they do a whole lot of doxing, so they gonna find out. Real.
And he just won that case. He just won that case too, man. Fuck
yeah, he just won.
Mostly just won that case,
rights
bro.
For his music. His kids got the rights to his music.
Yeah, I see.
Hey, God is good. God is good. Fuck whoever. That's my dog. Mo 3.
Yeah,
long live his soul.
Yeah, matter of fact.
We gonna pray for Mo3. We gonna pray for Mo3's situation for sure, bro. Let me say this, cause Mo3 was for sure by far, nigga, by far the hardest nigga out that section out of Dallas,
Yeah,
bro.
he was a problem.
A problem, bro.
That's why they hated his ass. That's why they hated.
Yeah, he got down. He rapped that
In the
shit and he
streets
backed
and
that
in the
shit up.
booth.
Phone.
It's heavy. Facts. And he was by himself, nigga.
By himself, he said, nigga, put one on my head. I do my own work. We do homework.
Come on, Nutta. Yeah, Nutta. You want some of that? This right.
The same ones who put him to sleep. We all used to be in the G.
Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't no partner. Oh man, this everybody got you. They get fucked up. So, they can talk about it.
Don't let a nigga brother. Since he died, ain't no nigga came on real shit like that, bro. Dancing. Yeah. There you go. Outside. Come on. Pick that up. Can you pick it up? If you can't, I'm gonna leave, okay? Here, pick this one up. This is way light.
Yeah.
Hold that. Hold it.
Because they had 17 informants,
There you go.
and all of them said no, they wouldn't testify. So if you don't have no one to testify to the facts, you don't have a case. And the DA is not going to take it. So LAPD being Biggie's jurisdiction of where he was murdered at, and then Las Vegas being Tupac's jurisdiction where he was murdered at, they're cold case files, and it's going to take somebody to have to solve them. Do I believe that the person that pulled the trigger on both of them are dead? I would say Tupac's killer for sure is dead. The other one, I can't say as far as Biggie goes. I believe Tupac's killer is dead, though. But I believe this. It was definitely set up.
No,
both of them. It was set up.
Based on your rock uncovering and flipping over, do you or did you see or were you leading to the fact that Suge had something to do with it?
And Puffy.
Now, see, now you say and Puffy. I don't know exactly. Here's the thing. Okay, John 8:32, the truth shall set you free. I don't know absolutely one thing surrounding Biggie's death. I cannot answer not one question surrounding Biggie's death for two reasons. One, I was no longer working with Death Row and the security company. I was long gone. By the time Biggie was killed, I was unemployed, writing my book or whatever I was doing. So I cannot answer anything concerning Biggie, Puffy, because I don't know nothing concerning Puffy, being P. Diddy now. I believe that someone out of Death Row's camp knows who set up Tupac's hit, is what I believe.
Based on your rock uncovering and where you were leading and things you were seeing, do you believe that Suge had something to do with that?
What I believed in 1996,
Yes or no?
what I believe today, I would more or less point my finger to yes than no, and that being because we interviewed witnesses and people that testified on camera in my documentaries, that Suge Knight and Tupac had a vicious fight in New York at the MTV Awards, and Tupac told one of the bodyguards after he was finished with a video shoot. They were walking into the airplane. He told this bodyguard, who's a real good friend of mine to this day, he said, "I'm a dead man walking." And he said, "Pac, why would you say something like that?" He said, "Because I don't want to go to Vegas, and I got a bad feeling about it." And that was September 6th. It was a Friday because they had just finished shooting Toss It Up.
That's when the Moo Records, I think, was starting out.
Who was the
He wanted to leave.
Who was the big enticer for him to go to Vegas?
Well, here's the other thing. Everything, you guys are really good because everything that you're asking me, all these questions are in my book.
Why, thank you. We just saw the radio yesterday.
We got a few more minutes. We're gonna get up out of here, man. But yeah. What y'all got coming up, man? Let everybody know before we get up out of here, man.
Turn Up Friday.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Turn Up Friday. Hey, make sure y'all tap in. Turn Up Friday. Lil Larry, what you got coming up, man? What you got coming up?
Yeah. No, there's only popsicle. There's no ice cream.
Well, Larry on daddy duties right now. Hey, but yo, Push.
Wait, my bad. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me?
Clear, bro.
Damn, Robin. I thought my shit was muted, man. Goddamn.
Oh shit. What you got coming up?
This daddy duties. Hey, y'all know it. Daddy duties, man. That's it. That's it.
Hey, make sure y'all go check out Lil Larry music, man. He just dropped some bangers and shit. Hey, Push, what we got coming up? Niggas all the way from the camp.
Oh shit, no, bro. I'll be having that stuff dropping. Got a video that be out in a couple days. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Push, man. Push be having that good history, that good black history. Tap in with pushtopush.com.
Real shit. Getting all that together right there, though. But yep, something dropping in a little bit.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Check out the homie channel, man. What he got going on? Oh, he just dropped this one 4 days ago. Hold up, y'all.
Family, good vibes. The Zeus effect and religion.
Of the Olympians.
I go by the name Pushy Push. Down below is my TikTok at pushy.push. Definitely drop a like and subscribe over there. I drop long form videos over there, definitely. Also drop a like right here to my YouTube at Pushy Push. And also check out my website, pushypush.com. There's been a bit of notification issues with the YouTube, so definitely go over there and subscribe over there so you can receive notifications from me personally. All right, so let's get into this video right here. I am basically continuing my last two videos, so this video right here is a summary of the last two videos. So
yeah, I'm gonna have to pause it. It's already 3 hours, and this already. He said the last two videos, so we gotta go back a couple of videos. Hey, y'all tap in, go check out the homie Pushy.push. We out this bitch. Appreciate everybody. Come.
Want me to ask him?
Bro, that video deep as hell too.
I know, that's why I had to stop it, because it wouldn't even make sense. You'd be better off having the whole show for that one.
Living for memories.
So y'all come back, man. We're gonna have a whole
Yo, GG, turn it up.
Hate real. Take pills. Hate that.
Wonder why people showing fake love, but they hate real. Depression making me take pills. My aunt want me quiet about the shelter when we ate there. That's like telling the kid to stay still. I couldn't do it. Gotta let pain out. I put it in music. That's the only thing that help other than drugs I'm abusing. All I focus on
check out the breakdown, man. For the Big Nutta, 804, Nuttaville. Lil Larry, run them numbers up. Subscribe to the channel.
No matter what you do after, nigga, you still a rat. I can see you in the hole like a mole. You gon' still get wet. The police took my nigga back. My friend, my brother, my slime. Told him stick to the skirt, something different was on his mind. And I know that sometimes loyalty can make you blind. But you had the hood, you had no good reason to rob. I ain't getting it. Got rid of him whenever them bricks was that stupidity and greed. Got you tied up in the shit you in. Typing in a pen again. Fighting in a pen again. Writing with a pen again. My man thought I killed his brother, he stopped fucking with me. And I can't keep moving around like it ain't nothing to me. We used to steal cars together, he used to hustle with me. Eating syrup sandwiches, he was struggling with me. But now ain't nothing to me. Fuck it, and I can live with that. I just gotta rap about it. Know he wanna get me back even though I ain't do shit. You know that, let that sink in. People showing fake love, but they hate real. Pressure making me take pills, my aunt want me quiet about the shelter when we ate there. That's like telling the kid to stay still, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I done really went through it. I couldn't do it. I'd rather put it in music.
Today, I wanted to just really hit on something. Successfully dealing with pain. I think you hear many stories.
Go ahead, Julian.
Let's run that shit back. We on slide first. Damn right, we on slide first. We gon' slide first. We gon' take them for that ride first. Put them right in that hearse. Drop them right in that dirt. In the bushes, yeah, that's what we lurk. You pop out, bushes that don't get murked. Put them right on that shirt. No crack, cause it's ass in the dirt. That's what they get for trying to play on my turf. Might catch me snapping like the great man. In the cell, but trust me, this ain't sling. You wanna play about in the castle, they gon' carry them in. I'll just like some take out in his bitches. All night waiting for him like it's a stick up. You know, all my niggas like a ride for me. Angels in the outfit gon' catch a body for me. Body for me, but trust me, you ain't bad what you see. If you can't finish it, then why the fuck you started with me?
Shout out.
Body for me. For the ops, cause they know that we gon' slide first. Damn right, we gon' slide first.